to LockDown LAN 98. I was going to target this stream, which eventually hit a deal, but suspect I get this thing is so fresh. Yeah, Max, you were asking say about the new Trackmania. It's basically there's a scrub.
It says free.
There's a scrub tier that's free. Eve is free.
Yeah.
It's scrub tier.
Scrub tier. Yeah.
You don't get access to content creation stuff. You can't make different levels of content. Yeah. Essentially. Yeah. Okay. But the only reason the last is a video.
Well, then to get the skins and to get the different horns and different color layouts, and I think you could do something. It let you customize your car, but only you could see it once you customized it, because you had to pay some money to be able for other people to sort of download the skin and see what you've done.
Yeah, essentially, they're not stupid. They're not spending, hundreds of thousands of pounds developing a game and giving it to play. Yeah, there is a way of making money. It's like you get, a free mobile phone.
Yeah. Yes. It's usually bloody expensive contract, which pays for more than the cost of the phone, which is why I never buy the contracts anymore.
Well, yeah, you are of course in a very advantageous situation.
Rubbish. I paid £500 for mine.
Fine, you're in a very
but even then, I'm not advantageous. You could just do it with the credit card, then pay it off the credit card, and pay less than you're paying for the contract to pay it back.
Again, yes, but you do need all that. Still,
yeah.
Some people are dropping 500 quid
£40 a month on some of the crazy late ones. It's like, what?
A lot of data on yeah, my point is, that's a very but I highly recommend looking at get a similar.
I want to put a snorkel on, but you have to be rank 14 or rank 11 to put bloody snorkels on. On the Scout. It's the Scout. Which is my favourite at the moment. Yeah.
I should never have put spider bots into the game. That's something you do. Low frequency sampling
Because the game design might change if there are proper distances. But if the distances are on the accurate map always, that scale is going to be limited always.
I mean, I would. You're limited to about 16 kilometers per second. The ones upshot sample the low data, the high data, they're great. That's where I get my data. Ultimately, that's the answer. Ever so easy to do by comparison. Texture. Quests. Help cable.
Yeah, but even if it's 16 kilometers, it's going to be car scale or grain scale, I guess. Yeah. If there would be multiple things happening, you couldn't really do orbital scale stuff if you are limited to 16 kilometers.
No. I am getting an order of magnitude bigger than whole. I'd like to do a whole landscape thing, but again, that's sort of to base the whole game around rather than just having the ability to go to streets. I don't have any ideas for that. But hopefully, the system for players will be in place. And I think there are a few different
What the hell is a concurrent dictionary? So is that like a static read-only piece of information?
A dictionary is something that you put in the list. There's one thing in the list. It is 1,000 times quicker than if there were 1,000. A dictionary is always the same amount of time. That's the fundamental.
Right.
Are you gonna iterate over the keys?
We buy
What bad stuff happens?
witches outside. Witches generate garbage. Do you know what they are? Well, very simple. If it is a boxable type, then they won't generate garbage. Is your class constructed boxable type? I don't know. Nobody knows. So, from the situation that you just assume using. So I've got a I keep the list situation. Just why it's anyway. It's right now the list. And you specifically use the dictionary. But I put this in the you've got a dictionary of a million things to say, is this thing going like this? Is this thing like this? We should probably work out what quests we have to do.
That's a very good point. There are some upgrades still. I just go next to find out what it is.
Yeah, there's a detail for that. Then of course this game really is, you know, places to the yeah, I could probably write quite an interesting book on rendering. I do surface extractions. What time I actually see and it's halfway out of the book, so much of the use. I think I'm going
You're taking that hammer to the house. I don't see the house, so I'm not tracking that quest. Yeah, I know. I was like, where are you going? Because I thought it was... Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, mad.
Yeah, they get them on the group. That's like tablets or super powerful GPUs.
What are we talking about though? We talking across the board?
No.
Across the board? So we're talking top tier or we're talking mid tier here?
I mean, it's you. You know, they've got GPUs, not
So they can do good graphics, but they can't do a lot of sort of good maths.
well, let's say a lot of business. So
Yeah.
But I guess new tablets and more features. That was only for Android.
Impressed?
Yeah, I mean, the video is terrible. That, like, they I was curious to see for a trailer. But, well, I guess I could have made a game.
But you get numb thumbs pressing, you know, the accelerator constantly. So presumably there's like a, you know. Yeah, so I mean, it would just, you know, you get very poor very quickly.
Very good. As I said though, Android game was an exception.
As in Xbox pad support.
In extent, the Apple States will have Apple software plans, which annoyed me on really expensive.
Money.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of Apple.
Well, conversely, the Apple software plans are great. Otherwise, you can technically use any of the two. And sometimes they're just
I haven't got a clue which one they've supported in that game.
well, which one's the manufacturer?
Oh yeah, I got a profile of rank 5 at long last.
So there's also you can get very nice game pads that will hold your phone. So you hold your it kind of turns your phone kind of into a console. Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with you. So you sort of you hold the gamepad and the sort of phone sitting on top of it.
Yeah, that's
Like Switch style.
what
Like the Switch works.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, there are ones that actually look just like a Switch. And I'll be perfectly honest now. The Switch did not come up with that. There have been game pads for ages, and there was a PlayStation 2 and a Switch many years ago. I mean, to be honest, I'd be curious to see how the I've also been quite impressed. I've played Real Racing. It's quite interesting. It's every bit as good as it's shocking. And it uses the tilt sensor on the right to tilt the screen to turn, which works super well, way better than I would do. Like, oh yeah, it's very good. Try it there. Climbing. It's super accurate. Then it just inverts the screen by your rotation, so the screen moves. So there's a Dalton 71. We should go with that one. Down just beyond the sawmill, there's a truck that needs repairing.
Right. So I've got a job for the repair crew.
Let's see if I can just carry on with the wheel. See if I can walk around this stuff. It's down quite
At the moment, I'm going for upgrades, so I'm hoping the scout's going to be sufficient.
some need be scanned.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind just, you know, I don't mind smashing it into it as long as I'm okay, past the waypoint I'm trying to go for. I don't mind tumbling into it and I've just gone completely past the waypoint. Does that matter? Probably. Yes, it does. A bit, in my mind. The problem is, I really would like to go for like. Oh, wait, what's going on? Winch? No, not winch. I really would like to go for some decent hardware. Okay. to simulate some of this stuff, but at the same time, how many games will they use it for? You know, it's I don't know how other people justify the expenditures of these things. You know, it's like, you know, yeah, but that's you know what if I don't, it's eat or have one, eat or have a controller. I don't know. Longer than the kids. Longer than the divorce. That's why I hate these obsolescence bullshit that comes out of companies. Ooh, make it obsolete. Apart from the technology maybe being a bit old, why would you suddenly obsolete it? No? No drivers.
Yeah. Because it was. So they do a whole system. So yes, it's a whole automation system. And they retire FB1 and FB2. And backlash was what do you mean retire? I built this in my house. Like this is it. I've been retired for years. They actually backtrack because there was such a backlash. It's like update supposed to go back. It's like that.
No.
Update is designed for the latest update.
Yes, because all the counterpose to that was that there were you know people were installing those updates and they were like, well, if you want to install it, that's going to mean that basically we're trying to squeeze more life out of that battery, so we have to downclock it to get the battery life back because the battery's a bit shagged.
Yeah.
That was that argument, wasn't it?
They should have put in a little thing to say, you know, battery has a problem. They should have been.
Yeah.
On Android phones, what happens is you can set
Yeah.
I'd rather it on the top. That's better on two stations.
Let me just check my map. Hold on. Ooh, I'm hoping that's the upgrade. Yes.
On your path, you actually put a new
Whoa! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck me! I emergency grappled and got myself out of a bit of shit there. Wow. The car was leaning and it would have toppled if I hadn't grabbed the winch and started pulling it rather vociferously.
How up is getting a spotlight option? I want to shine a spotlight down there. That's totally a thing you do in Scout.
Yep. Hardcore.
Well, earlier I did Quantum League video, and I.
Oh, you can go to the video.
Yeah.
And you'll make a screen and then.
You mean that Blender is not a video editing program?
No, it is. Blender's ended up games. It's probably open source community. It's not there to say.
I think it's more like shooting a fly with a cannon. If you know how to operate a cannon, you just do everything with it.
What's the phrase? Everything looks like an air fryer.
It's more like if you have a power tool, why you ever pick up a hammer.
Yeah, well,
Just trying to put nails in.
Yeah, the point is in the English video, saying there is it's a wrong tool, but it's the only tool you've got, so you might as well. This is a very close. I'm joking. The rocks are so big, I can't actually move around down there.
Hey. So I've got raised suspension, not over a current truck, a raised suspension kit, good for venturing down old roads or off-road terrain. So try to put that road. I've got OK and show truck list. Show truck list. A TUS 166, whatever TUS.
That's the limit of it.
Oh,
It's not really big, but actually no.
yeah, and that's when I smashed into a wall just to make sure it had a broken engine.
It's fine. I am.
There's also a car here as well.
It doesn't count.
What?
Partly because the upgrade is right now. I see this. No.
Well, that was a disappointing upgrade. Let's see if the others are as disappointing.
Raised. Good lord. For the 53233. Oh yes, the 53233.
Now that upgrade is available for purchase. Wow, you didn't you have to earn it.
Well, yeah, you don't just find suspension kit on the side of
Uh,
the road and stick it on the truck. I'm tempted to spend all my money upgrading a bit of money. Yeah, I've got Gearbox Archaic and I have a SnowRunner gearbox I can fit to that. Actually, I'll try that in a second, because I don't think I can do that on my steering wheel. Oh, no, I got given a free raised suspension kit. I don't pay money for it.
Oh, nice. This is for the Hitlermobile.
Yes.
Alright, sweet.
Let me just try. Now I've got the... No, I guess I can. On low range gearbox, is it low is the... That is very low. I don't know why you need to, though. I've never had a situation where I'm like, you know what I really need right now is... Now I have high speed gearbox. Alright, let's see what we get.
No, bollocks. Guess where I'm going? Back to the garage. I'm not spending hours waiting for that to sort itself out. I'll try and unwinch myself or whatever.
Well, I am going to go and see if I can save the Dom 71, which requires repairing and refueling.
Okay. Where's that? Oh, and you're just there. Right, I'll follow you then.
Yeah, well, it won't take something to do that discount.
Oh,
We
right,
have to,
okay.
We have to go and repair it, don't forget. Right, so if you take the start base to go set
Oh, how did? Oh, I just come outside again, didn't I?
no, just from the
I changed truck. I mean,
yeah, you can change truck or you can just click on it from that.
I haven't got one of those. So
Yeah, but that one's all kitted up with all their stuff. And I will grab a Royal EN17 as soon as I have got a repair and
does this come with fuel on board, by the way?
check. I hope so.
I was just going to go grab from the scout and fill up the. Oh, okay, maintenance frame has 1400 at 1400. Cool. I've only used 2 litres just idling. So idling, it takes 2.6 litres a minute. Idling.
Yeah.
Idling.
The House American trucks. Now, let's not go over the terrible broken bridge.
Surely it should take more effort to run the lights than not run the lights, but apparently it doesn't. Oh, I've got lights on the back. What do they do? How do I get those to come on? No, they don't appear to be reverse lights. They look like spotlights.
Yeah, I think they're just
What have you got?
Repair LAN. So you've got primarily here, you've got primarily, but it does the sweet window. So you just
Left or right?
left
Okay.
here.
I got wing mirrors. Hey.
It's a good try. That's
Hold on. I can't drive it for fudge. So I stalled the engine apparently.
not a scout, but
Respond, damn you! Respond. Comply.
slow and steady constructs.
Right.
That's what they've got there. It's not deal.
A bomb.
Well,
I've got a death box. Where?
that together.
Right.
That was all drive and development.
Yeah.
This one all drive full time.
The impassable bridge of plankness. Presumably you fixed that at some point.
Well, you can just go around, that's for sure, but it's, there's always a around there.
Do the physics alter once you empty the tank on this?
I would hope so, but who knows? I'm pretty sure it's the trigger doesn't bounce around the inside of you.
Yeah.
There's no way of bouncing around. So I don't know if the short is
Be nice if you were. Because at the moment it's very light on its front wheels. Front axles are almost off the ground all the time. Which means they're just basically turning into ploughs some of the time. Other times they're just bouncing around in the air like balloons. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Yay! Oh, okay. I was trying to avoid being the... Yeah, you don't just flatten them in the vehicle like this. Okay. Make it longer. Where do we cross? Am I going in that direction? That's interesting. Do you want to turn your steering wheel to the other way? Oh, okay, we'll do that. More! Oh. Jump reverse into you. Hey, baby.
You go across anywhere, but just don't flat. Oh yeah, it's right there, but very, typically somebody's forwards very deep.
Treacherous. Well, I was hoping that I could pick a spot that had a tree opposite the other side.
This one's also less easy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm clear. Pulling wheelies like mad. And that thing is... the centre of gravity is too high, isn't it? Challenge!
This one, driving around all roads, driving around.
Yes.
This is driving around.
Yeah. Not. It's a mud track. Defies most definitions of road I've ever met.
It says, I'm not actually doing 50 frames a second. It says 0 to a frame, but it also says you cannot overload it. That's why I'm oh wow. 2 seconds. I'll go with max performance then, shall I? Let me know if that makes sense. This game is extremely GPU intensive.
Can you do it in the heart of software? Do it in the CPU instead of the GPU?
Yeah, but
Do it somewhere else?
it's just CPU intensive.
Ah. Is it just a matter of sorting out the affinities, or worse than
No,
that?
I'm out of CPU.
Oh, really? Oh dear.
I said it's intensive. But like, you say that, I think I reduced about 30
There's no way of sort of. Oh, I suppose you got to take the frame and then downsample it and compress it and all that good stuff.
get GPUs for it.
Ah, so there's the solution. Get a second GPU and just have it dedicated. Basically, one of those headless ones.
Sorry.
I'm not saying you would want to. I'm just saying you could have one of those. What do they call them? GPUs, general purpose graphics processing unit. Basically, it doesn't do a display. It does, encoding tasks or something else.
AGO, what? I need to have max. So you need to have sounds like give up something stuff.
Banana.
No, you sound good to me.
Okay.
I tell you what is good. I don't think the quality shape of those limits.
You found a stick. You must now tip. Oh fuck! Whoa. That thing really is a very poor cabin on wheels, isn't it?
My mic's not working again. Seriously?
Let me find out.
Loudness?
Let me find out. Hold on.
Oh my.
Yeah, how's that?
Nope, I can hear.
No, you can now. Hardware input was my Oculus Rift, which is over there, but does have a microphone on it.
The problem is having multiple microphones, I guess.
Let me see. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 microphones, software and hardware. And I disable all the ones I can. You got like the Steam streaming microphone and things. Well, oh, that was quick.
Hello, boink. Yeah, that's a very steep bit of. Oh, that's pulling me in. That's not good. Let's put me in reverse.
No. You need to go up to the left and then do it. You didn't mean distorted. So preset max performance.
So where would you like me to go? Up onto the bank here.
Up onto the bank, yeah. Is the frame rate any better, Shout, or is it still... And I might be able to turn on something. Might be something in the game I can turn on that I don't notice because I really like how it looks. TAA. And that won't make any difference. Ambient is already on low, water's on high, volumetric fogs. Mirrors, well, it's only in first person view. Well, don't forget I'm running the server as well, so I'm simulating all physics.
Yeah, it's probably not the best idea.
Well, I have to, I'm in the server. But I'm obviously on the server and I'm streaming.
Let's see if that does what we
I've
want
just
to
reduced some quality, so it makes a difference.
do. Oh, no, handbrake. I'm trying to look at you through trees, that's the problem here.
Oh, how do I turn on the little performance debris? Performance debris. Pen performance debris.
Yeah, that's not coming over my truck. No, I need to go and get in a better position. I'm going to tip mine over as well.
Wait, I haven't stalled.
What?
I'm not. You stall at 90 degrees, and I'm like
85. What the actual fuck? Right.
You're gonna. Can you winch? Oh, you can't tell. Yeah, I funny feeling.
Can I winch what?
Okay. Now I've stalled. No, it's starting up again. Because I'm on such an incline, it's rolled back a bit. Okay, let's try that. It's like Jenga with trucks. Oh my. Oh, wait, I wonder if we're just in like the wrong class of truck for this here. This is crazy. Like, obviously, you know, come very, very... You're probably in a better state than I am. I'm going to have to hit this puddle, but I'm worried it's going to be about 9 feet deep. Well, so I'm going to have to find out. But
I'm going to drive around the puddle. I think that seems something.
yes, that would have been a great plan. Thanks.
If there's an option, yeah. Is it your reversing lights on? Oh no, reversing forwards, go on. Why does the water damage the vehicle anyway? In terms of
Because you get
what's the thing?
water in the intake.
If it doesn't make it go bang, not immediately.
Yeah.
It just stops the engine from working.
If you're lucky, if you've never seen a car go into a
Nope.
go into a deep puddle and just stop. I mean, modern cars have very good snorkels and baffling to try and stop it happening. But
Oh, it's under the
fundamentally, it's not something you want to do. Wait, can you come back?
Yep. In a better position anyway.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my engine in a sec. And now I'd like you to pull me out through the water.
Right, put it in neutral. That's a new trick I learned yesterday. Put it in neutral, that helps.
It's in neutral, but I mean the wheels. I mean, actually, it doesn't. I can see the wheels are in neutral. Turning the engine off does that anyway because they're just gently spinning. But it's in neutral, engine off, so I can't take any more engine damage.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, that's putting me out into the muddy puddle, sorry, with the handbrake on.
If you accelerate forwards, that's good. You're going. That's low speed. That's low speed with the diff on.
Yep. All-wheel drive.
Okay, I'm steering to help. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll better put it in gear first. Go! We'll go! My engine's knackering!
That's all the go I've got, man.
Okay, I'm out.
Front wheels aren't actually... Oh, there you go. Front wheels aren't doing anything. What should we go now? Straight on or left or right?
Okay, well, hold on a sec. Let me... Welcome back, I hope. So, first of all, do you reckon we can get that vehicle dead in front of us?
Doesn't help that I can't see it.
Really? It's literally straight in front of you. Well, maybe a bit to your right. Use your eyes in game. Like literally, we're that close. We are 80 meters from it.
Let's have a look on the map. Oh, I see. Aquatic. Or as some people say, aquatic. What? There's nowhere in there.
Like I don't know what the best route is. Obviously, there's no clue. We might.
It looks like a rock. Am I looking at that rock?
Wait, can you not see the car? It's blue.
Let me tab and look at your stream. Only it's. Let me hit play. There we go. Whoa! Ow. Okay, let's do that. Oh no, gone all the way back to beginning of stream. Oh, there we go. I don't see it unless it's that rock you're looking at.
It's how come? Okay, well, okay. Are you watching the stream?
Yes.
Good. Right. Can you see it yet?
Nope.
I'll draw some arrows.
What?
Can you see it?
Oh, we're over there. Right. Let me have a look from my point of view.
How's the...
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. That looks like a crappy vehicle of some sort.
It does look like a crappy vehicle. That's besides the point.
Got to collect them all, right?
Yeah, but
I thought is this one? This is our destination or something?
no, I just noticed it on the way. I'm going to head to. I think we're not supposed to head across the obvious way. I have to head across from here, but this is still the right way, so carry on further.
Okay.
How's the quality of the stream, by the way? Is it all macro blocky? Is it all right? And I'm currently using 10% of my CPU, which is not too bad. Yeah, I need a thing. Is
Looks right to
I don't think I have any spare high-speed PCI sockets. I could probably use one of the other ones for just a GPU. I've got spare GPUs around. It never crossed my mind to use one and just say encode on this. Though I swear half the programs I own won't work if I try. And half the games will try and run on that one. Yeah, I suspect there's a good route there. Let's carry it. Let's go get this Dodge 71. Let's assume that's a really good vehicle. We've done it again, though. It's spent the whole night so far not completing quests. Completing quests is how you get XP and money and access to new areas, and we're like, let's roll around in the mud and see if we can't get a vehicle. It's about to get wet. Let's check the route. Okay, then we'll go via the sawmill. Get down there and then probably stop about there and weigh up our options. Speed into the, oh god, careful, there's a don't full speed into the mud.
Right.
That possibly go a bit more left than me. Although you've got the good mud tyres, but you're obviously carrying whatever is 2 tons of fuel.
Yeah. Here comes rain.
It's alright, I'm in a good position for you to winch onto.
I mean, why wouldn't you use a helicopter for these like nightmares?
Well, it's quite hard to carry 2 tons of fuel. Actually, no, I guess on a big enough and a Chinook or something. I mean, honestly, helicopters are very expensive to run. Those trucks are cheap. Even at the amount of fuel that we're using, it's still cheap.
Yeah, I've got through half a tank already. I'm using 7 litres a minute.
I'm using up to 12, depending on what I'm doing.
I found a rock.
Yours is basically eco compared to mine. Now, do you reckon the inside of the sawmill is less muddy than going around it?
Oh, this is for buggy. So if I switch, so basically I'm sat still in neutral, 2.6 litres a minute. I switch on all-wheel drive, and it goes up to 3.1.
Yep,
I'm still idling.
It's a flat scaler. It's stupid.
Oh, that's how diff lock works. Okay.
It should be modified by your throttle.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, because what you just described there, that is half a line of code to fix that. It's just a slight tweak in the way they calculate the fuel usage.
It's a bit of maths.
I already noticed it earlier, because I was like, I was idling and I was just sitting there waiting. I turned my diff off and went, well, that doesn't make any sense.
Then nor does just stopping either. That means everything's in. You know, if you stop in a low gear, you have to be you'd stall the engine unless you actually put it into neutral.
I'd assume. Well, I mean, no, you put the clutch down.
Yeah, or that.
But I assume
But
the AI is doing the clutch for me. Incidentally, I'm just about scraping 55, 60 frames a second now with the detail down slightly and encoding.
You're asking a lot, to be fair. I think.
Well,
What are you doing in here?
I'm hoping it's going to be quicker. Yeah. What I'm thinking about is grabbing my RT. I've got 2060 RTX that I'm not using and upgrading to that one. This is a 1070 GTX. But I never overclocked it.
Could you say the MSI Afterburner lets you potentially get a bit more performance out of it?
Yes. I've got a vacuum brake cooler on that.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've got a I've got a 1440p monitor, so that slows it down. I'm aiming at 75 hertz, so that's more of an ask. And it all adds up. And then I'm streaming, and then I'm running 4 monitors, and then I want the graphics up high. And at the same time, my brain tells me there's no point in upgrading. I wouldn't get much of a boost. And oh god, I think you should go first.
But it's because of where you probably want to serve it from one machine and join it from the machine you're streaming from, and then stream to a third to actually do the encoding.
Yeah, well, I've got a Blackmagic capture box, but it's just I never use it. It's such a nightmare to set up. I know you should go first because I think this is all going to go wrong, and if you crash, it'll make better footage.
Okay.
But super slowly, super careful,
Yeah, sure.
because it's a
Beans!
as they call adverse camber.
Yeah.
I might go.
What I want is an analog accelerator now, so I have to feather the throttle.
Yeah, it's quite rare I do, but I have got it at half throttle right now. To be fair, low ratio is.
Does sort of control it anyway.
Yeah.
Looks like a great big field of mud, doesn't it?
Well, that is unfortunately where we're going.
Right.
But first, we have to get past this. Rocks.
Big rock, or big rock? I'm going to have to reverse a moment, don't get too close.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
Reach out with the emergency winch. Back wheel driving. Woohoo! Come on, Gravity, do something.
You know that bit at the end of the Italian job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, lads, I've got a great idea.
Yeah, what was that? Okay. I'm wondering if perhaps we should just go down to the bottom of this slope, because that's where the truck is that we want to rescue.
Oh, now you tell me.
But yeah, I didn't know when we wanted to go down.
What? Oh, I pulled the tree. Right. Why is my wheel spinning backwards? One's in reverse. Forwards.
If you have a differential and you don't give one side of it power, the wheel on the opposite side will spin in the opposite direction. Oh,
right.
This doesn't look very good.
So we want to go down this slope. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Wheelies, wheelies, wheelies. Oh, I've actually
Yeah,
managed
but you
to
want to go
put
down on the other side of the gully.
Other side of the gully.
Yeah. If you look, there's a really steep gully there, like a rivulet of water would go down it. Oh, this is all going to go so wrong. I'm going to end up at the bottom of this hill watching you save me for 25 minutes. I can't think of anyone.
I've got a winch connected, I'm fine.
Great. Well, you go get the truck then.
I got. Let me look. The one off the cliff.
Yes, off the cliff. We only have to repair it. I think we actually have to
Right.
save it.
So we need to. Okay, so we need to set myself a waypoint system here.
And I believe once we've repaired it, then we can just recover it. One of it-
Somewhere over here.
It's at the bottom. It's just behind me and to the left.
Yep.
Bugger!
Whee!
Stalled.
How about 2 trucks on the sides? Let me get a better winch suggestion than that.
I mean, you're probably better off going beneath me and rolling me down the hill.
Like a big old bit of sponge
Well,
or cheese.
There's
or
a
something
tree
like that.
downwind of me, but that's it.
Yeah, your truck's heavier than mine. Oh, have I found a stone? No, I haven't found a stone.
You have. There's a whacking great stone jamming into your rear. Are you accelerating though?
No.
Yeah. Give it,
Handbrake on, I would have. Okay.
yeah. No. You want forward maximum tractive effort and the winch. Yeah. You're gonna have to roll me down the hill.
I'm going backwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're,
back wheels are driving. I'm not going in the direction I'd like to go. That's not a good thing.
we could always go back to America, where it's really easy by comparison and unlock more vehicles.
Come on, come on. Get out of the way, Facto.
Oh, at least you got something to winch onto, so that's good.
Yeah. Can you winch yourself onto me if I get up here again?
No, but you can winch me.
Oh, of course, I can winch you, yeah. Right. Let's see. What I wanted is 2 winches.
Yeah, but that would make the game very easy, and I want it.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I pay money for that? I think. Oh, hello. Police. Okay, that makes me do endos. That's
yeah.
a bad thing.
Yes, you can, Korhaka. I promise you can take fuel out of fuel Bowsers in MudRunner, or it would be very, very stupid to have them. You can't move fuel between vehicles. Oh, remember you have to fill it up first. What we're going to do, we're going to let Max get on with that a sec, and then I am going to grab. Come on, can you see that? It's because I'm on my side, it's jiggling my steering wheel, so I cannot click on anything. Every time the steering wheel moves,
It cancels it.
it flicks my mouse back to the centre of the screen. Oh, I don't think this is an off-road truck. Let's not use this one. So it might be we are just simply outclassed with the vehicles that we're trying to do this in. Possibly this Tiger. Got a good name as well. And I can get some off-road tyres for it, but that's it. Admittedly, this one doesn't.
Whee! Oh, so it's weird. Go on, keep going. Way upright again.
Am I upright?
No, me.
Oh.
I did a 180. I did a 360 barrel roll. Yeah. I'm using it as a rest stop at the moment.
I can see.
Let me see if I can winch you down the hill, because that's what sensible people do.
Well, I'm gonna head via what looks like maybe a slightly easy route in retrospect, and I will head there with another truck and hope that this is a slightly less bad truck. Well, not that bad. There's nothing wrong with the trucks we took. Really. Korhaka, I promise you can maybe read the manual. I can't remember off the top of my head. In this game, you hit the functions menu, then you select refuel, transfer fuel. So, I promise you can refuel from the fuel Bowser in MudRunner.
Oh, because it's got such a high side, maybe you can't roll it over the top of it. That might be a thing.
I believe in you.
And you've got no winch points. What?
That you mean?
Needs the winch.
You already winched on stuff.
Yeah, you. Okay, let's try. I was going to go for the middle. I'm going to go for eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The one at the back there will do for now.
That's not the
Oh, yes. The one I grew up with was very racist.
Mine was Tigger, actually.
Oh,
I think my parents may have been slightly more politically forward,
thinking.
but sorry, that's not what my uncle. The words my uncle used that particular right.
The N word.
Yeah, I don't know what the current. Well, yeah, hence changing.
I use fish.
Tigger. Catch a fish by its toe.
Yeah, kids don't question it, so yeah.
But fishes don't have toes.
They don't have fingers either. Yet you still eat them.
Right, they are fingers made of fish, not fingers from a fish.
Tell children that. Tell children that.
Is it, you know the old song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again.
Yeah. Which finger? Why did you let it go? Because it.
No, because it bit my fingers. So.
Which finger did it bite?
Look, what are you, the fish police or something?
Yeah.
That
Trying to
joke,
winch you out of this problem.
that joke only works on middle-aged men. Well, if you try to something younger, they'll be like, a fish what? But as an older gentleman, I cannot simply resist but ask about the fish. Anyway, I'm coming with another vehicle to try and see if I can't get all three of them at the bottom of the ravine.
Okay. How deep is the water? You're going swimming. Whee!
Oh, wait. Have you rolled me down the hill and I didn't come the right way up again?
Yes. I don't think you can roll you over the top. I think I have to change position entirely. Which means I think I'm basically scuppered for options here.
Well, I'll be there soon. Can we both sing the song? That's not how the song works. It's a two-person song. We have to take it in turns.
Yeah. This ain't working.
I just like the new final line, which is, what are you, the fish police or something?
Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Yes. More rhymes, and yeah, don't. Yeah.
Well, it's like the one about the spider. You can tell how
Yes.
old somebody is by the spiders. What would you say? Something.
Itsy wincy spider.
Itsy bitsy spider, depending on how old you are.
Ah.
Change. I don't know why. Itsy bitsy small. Fine, makes sense. Itsy wincy, which is what I
Small.
grew up with. Itsy wincy doesn't mean anything.
In small.
Itsy bitsy means small.
Itsy wincy means small.
Okay, but it's not an incy wincy yellow polka dot bikini, is it?
Itsy witsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot
Itsy
bikini.
bitsy, yeah. I don't
I don't
think incy wincy is used ever outside of the spider though, but itsy bitsy's totally got other uses.
I'm gonna have to do a Jeremy Clarkson on you.
No, well, I mean, if you can get the vehicle, get it. Don't worry about my one. It's just a question, of course, whether or not you can actually. Wait, did you go up to the top? Have you seen where the vehicle is?
No. Oh, let's find it somewhere. I shall find it.
It better be a cool vehicle. If it's a little crappy truck, I'm going to have words. If it is, I reckon we should go to America, where it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
And unlock some more cool vehicles.
This thing bounces around like it's made of polystyrene or something.
Because of the large thing on the back. It does affect the handling, but it means the springs start to push back harder.
I think what's right here.
And my favourite trucks, all the upgrades are in Michigan, so there is also that. Like the one you're in, I've got some, but the Royal, I don't have all the upgrades by far. The Royal, incidentally, is the upside down one.
Oh, right. Currently.
Yes, currently.
Right, let's consult the map. I'm hoping I can squeeze through the the rocks here.
I'm not. I mean, if you look at me, am I far enough? Is it worth waiting for me to get closer?
Well, I can see the upgrade. No, the truck. And it looks like a piece of crap.
See, this vehicle, by the way, has diff lock and all-wheel drive on all.
Ah, but I can winch it. Yay!
What, from up there?
so
Okay. Well, just if
I've got it on a winch. I'm
if
reversing.
any chance of you dropping, don't risk it. I am very close.
Trying to bash into R3.
Yeah, this route is so much easier than the one we took.
Well, the route where are you?
I went around the other way, the other direction.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
On the basis it couldn't be any
Yes.
worse. Yeah.
Well, I just came along the top of that cliff a bit and then down. I think I've winched it into the side of the cliff.
Okay, just hang right, I'm coming.
Come on, Luke. You're coming here. You come with me. Don't argue. Just get here.
Now, for Revol, am I going to use a remote control, an Xbox pad to make it feel more like a remote control car, or am I going to use a steering wheel to make it feel, well, just harder?
Oh, I'd use a pad because it makes like a control.
There is that.
So it's a Don 71, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. It might surprise you, I don't know obscure 60s Russian Soviet era vehicle designations. I know Ford, Chevy, and Hitlermobile, and that's really my three.
Right, I think I've used my repair points. I think.
You have 64% repaired the vehicle.
Yay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do,
okay.
I don't know if you've got the stream up, but I am going to smash through this guy's. So I don't know if you
Pumpkins.
guys have seen. Yeah, but have you seen what the horn does?
Does it smash them for you?
No, not. But it does smash up all the stuff in his, all the fences.
My horn's so loud it smashes fences down. So.
Smash! Oh! Why would you do this to me, Farmer Giles?
I can't get the repair window to go away. I've done something stupid.
Press escape.
Pressing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times now.
Am I right by? Okay.
Use
Yeah.
the winch. Oh, then with the winch open, I can't. With what? The winch was stopping me closing the menu for some reason.
That's modal menus for you.
Yeah.
Drive-by fence smashing with my horn. Okay.
Oh,
wait.
the vehicle's leaking. Hold on, the vehicle's leaking. Fuel. I need to get the fuel back out. I just put into it. Oh, it's leaking at a hell of a speed. Oh, I can't take it out of it. What? Okay, it's all leaked out anyway. I put 10 litres in, it all leaked out before I could actually do anything with it.
Right. Let's see if my vehicle's better than yours.
Go on. I actually need to refuel myself because I put it into that stupid vehicle.
Yes.
Just drag it through the rock. It's
Up we
fine.
come. Repair status has just gone down a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Dora, must you walk across my pedals? Now, let's see if we can get my other vehicle back. Then we can.
I
Wait.
just need a few more repair
Oh,
points.
if it's on its wheels, can we repair stuff while we're upside down and refuel stuff?
Oh, no, then you have to be running or something, doesn't it? Oh, you can just drag it across.
Well, let's
Find out. Find out.
that's
I'm
fine.
game.
Well, I have to go there anyway, and this is a tiny little thing. This truck's it's better than it looks. It doesn't look very good, so maybe it's worth actually upgrading this truck.
Just try dragging it around like a balloon dolly. Something. It's hilarious.
At some point, we need to have a chat about what you do with your dollies.
Yeah, baby.
I just put it behind a truck and just tow it along.
Just drag it round the place. Show who's boss.
Yeah, I've still got 250 litres of fuel, and I'm assuming this one is quite a small fuel tank, given how it's
I've
larger.
got 1,400.
Oh, of course, I forgot about your Bowser, because your tanks are nearly empty.
The actual fuel, yeah, I put 10 litres out of my own supply into that car. And it was like 9, 8, 7. I'm like, oh shit, I need to get that back out again. Too late, can't. You know. Are you going fishing with it?
No. Perfect.
Is it close enough?
I just rolled it.
What, your vehicle or the little thing?
Mine.
Oh.
But
Oh dear. Upside.
back on my wheels.
Rolled it over and over.
Yep.
End over end. Right. Like the mist, that's quite nice.
All
Volumetric fraud.
yeah, it's volumetric. Really, I've tried turning the volumetric off under the detail. You're like, nope, keeping that on. But volumetric is A, very, very expensive, and B, goes up on a per pixel cost. Now, can I refuel?
I can refuel.
God, your angle is terrifying.
Yeah, it's good now.
Repair, brilliant. Target, done. Ta-da!
Is it fully repaired?
Yep. And I'll refuel it. I'm glad you were wrong about that.
Wait. Well done, it takes some time. But when they should push your crew down the country lanes in style. No, you won't. That thing's a load of shit.
Yeah, but that Taiga is way better than I thought. I thought it just looked awful. I thought I'll grab it, but it's really good. Should we go for?
Are you leaving this blue one here?
No, that's what I'm in.
Okay.
Um.
Direction?
Well, I'm trying to work out what quest we can actually do, like proper quests. You know.
We've got some upgrades over here to collect. Of one.
Yeah, there is one. There is a drowned truck as well. That drowned truck looks like a big truck. So shall we?
There's a quest near us called Aquatic, and there's a quest near us called Fallen Bricks.
So we saw Aquatic, and we don't.
And Lost Light. Oh yes.
Yeah, we saw Aquatic. We don't have the necessary to do that. So let's go then. We'll go there.
Fallen Bricks.
Here. No.
Oh, you need a direct sort of truck to carry the Fallen Bricks, I suppose.
Yeah. So we're going to have a look at drowned truck and have a look, and then carry on towards the upgrade. So that's there.
Okay.
There, and then, oh my lord. Now, bear in mind, this is a good truck, but I have no upgrades on it at all. So this is stock.
This works. Oh, handbrake, not it. I was like, why am I going backwards? I'm doing something wrong here, the wheels are spinning.
There's nothing to winch onto, and I'm at a bit of a scary angle. So are you.
Nah. It ain't over until it's fallen.
Yeah, SnowRunners lets you change fuel from vehicle to vehicle as well. You cannot take from another vehicle, so I can't just drive up to Max and siphon all the fuel out of his vehicle. One of my favourite things in National, by the way, if I've got crap, I just can chuck it in your backpack. Thank you, that will help. Carefully, or we'll both go tumbling down together. Like the heaviest Diabolo.
That's right, I'll, Diabolo?
Diabolo, yeah, the little,
I thought they called Diablo. There's no extra O in there.
There's an extra, yeah, because it's a bolo.
Right.
Like you know, the thing.
Oh.
No, sorry, that was accelerate. I meant to reverse.
So, my finger's fairly near the R button.
You're going the right way, by the way, not me.
Right.
I'm reversing. You're going forwards.
Right.
I believe I'm correct. And Diablo is, you know, the Spanish word for devil, but Diabolo is a bisected bolo. So, you know, a bolo, the three balls on a string you can use to throw at people in James Bond.
Bolus.
Yeah, bolus, yeah.
Yeah. You just come up the hill backwards because you can.
Oh, well, I can't. It's not a lot of room to do a U-turn. And I'm not a driving.
I used the field.
Yeah, it's a bit of a slope.
Yeah. Like the telephone, the telegraph power poles, probably. What do we call them? Pylons. That's it. We don't call them power poles. That's Americans. Well, it's very dumbed down. Do we call them power poles? They are poles that carry power.
Oh, that all a bit Italian job.
Oh, lads, I've got a great idea.
I nearly had a very, very bad idea.
Yeah. I only told you to blow the bloody doors off. I'm sure there's be a lot of mud on this vehicle if it's really truly muddy.
I
I don't know which way we're going.
just carry on south down the river, south down the road towards the town.
South, you
left.
say?
Slightly left where you are.
Right. So left here.
Yeah, left here. I mean, honestly, I liked MudRunner Korhaka, but in 10 hours we had seen everything the game had to offer. Twice. The amount of content is just unbelievable, and it's all different. We don't do the same thing. I mean, we can if we want to, but in MudRunner, the only thing you do is deliver logs, nothing else. In this, we're delivering logs, fixing bridges, recovering vehicles, building bridges, collecting fuel, fixing stuff, building pipelines, just tons and tons and tons of stuff. And slowly and carefully over the bridge.
I had to ask what bridge, and I was like, oh yeah, I can see this scrappy excuse for a bridge ahead of me.
And then you need to find a way through the village. Which is not too hard. Most things are smashable, just not the houses. There is and there isn't, Shauka. I mean, the cement is extremely heavy in this game. I mean, without being funny, it really is. Whereas the wood's not. It's just that you're always doing the same thing from the same place.
Left?
No, straight across.
Into the house?
Okay, follow. There is a route there, but if you follow me, I just don't fall in that really, really deep little water.
Well, we came to sudden now's a good time to highlight the fact that I need a bit more fuel, so bear with. I'm just going to top myself up a bit. There we go.
But yeah, Korhaka, once you've done manual delivery of... once you've unlocked the big Russian vehicles and you've done manual delivery of logs, you have genuinely seen every game has to offer. Whereas this has a lot more variety. I mean, it is obviously still just driving trucks from A to B, but...
You've got a pumpkin stack between your back wheels.
I would have gone around... Just winch onto me. Just winch onto me. What? Are you winched?
Yes. Just knock the fence down. Oh! Whee!
So
Who's the house for reaching a point?
you were supposed to go around that pile of...
I thought it was knocked downable.
no,
Like
not
the rest
that.
of the rubbish.
No.
Oh, of course, I'm stalled, so I can't winch.
Sorry, allow me.
My steering doesn't work when I'm knocked over as well, apparently.
That's
Oh, I can't even use my horn. But my lights still work, so...
great.
They're not as good as indicators. I'll stop annihilating your CPU. I'll put it in neutral for you. There we go.
And Dakon, there are plenty of quests that can't be done with one truck, but I know
I
what you
think
mean.
I'm jammed now on the
Okay,
on
wait,
the
wait,
logs
wait,
on the
wait,
back.
wait. Okay, let's pull you off with a little bit more decorum.
Aplomb.
No, full power.
Oh, okay.
Is your handbrake on?
Nope. Let me put it in low so I can get all the things on.
Yank!
Go on, go on, go on. Just need to go right a little bit.
Oh, you're right. Oh, this is the Taker, so I'm glad. This truck, it looks crap, but it's actually been really good.
There
Yes.
we go. There's pumpkins using the horn.
No. I'm afraid not. Just everything else.
I'll make it terribly easy with
Oh. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, turning right here.
I'm just getting some pumpkins for the collection.
You're not collecting them, are you? You're smashing them up.
Yeah, some poor bastard's got the field to go, you bastards, that's my dinner!
Yeah, but then it'll be like, who could have done that? Following the enormous mud things.
Anybody driving around here, apparently. Yeah, I've got no idea which. Oh, I do. It's over there. Get that chicken coop. Was it tougher than concrete? Oh, the outhouse. Come on, smash the outhouse. Yeah, dead outhouse.
I'm gone, by the way. You should stop playing with chickens.
No, I'll smash the toilet.
Yeah, Dakon, I was about ready to give up on Russia and leave, but this vehicle's actually pretty good. So I've got 3 fairly good trucks in play. The Royal, the Fleet Star, and the Tiger. I mean, obviously with a fuel support vehicle, it's quite good. But yeah, I like it because it is just fairly relaxed. It's quite slow paced. It's not like playing Quake 3. It was just stressful
And sweaty.
and sweaty. It was good. It was good fun. I enjoyed it. I forgot how razor sharp the combat is on
Fast
that.
paced.
But yeah, it's not. Okay, this is where it might start to get a little bit muddier. So we're heading to drowned.
Where possible.
Well, we're heading. We're heading to drowned truck. You see, and then we'll.
I need to check the map.
Head up. It's alright. You just follow the road.
Oh, it's just up the road. Okay, fine.
Junction.
Going for automatic. Come on, automatic, faster! The trouble is the back wheels and the weight of everything basically means that the rear wheel has more influence on the steering than the front steering has on the actual direction of travel. I suppose it's realistic, but
that's why
irritating.
That's why dragsters are like that.
Oh, I have some traction on the grass. Yay.
Oh wow! I'm just looking at this time challenge. That one would be interesting. I think the time challenges are actually really good because they get you a lot of cash very quickly. I mean, we haven't earned any cash tonight. Zero XP, 0 cash, 2 upgrades.
I think we did one quest, didn't we? No?
Didn't do any. Well, I returned the Hummer, I suppose.
Yeah, that was the first and only one we've done. And that was a 2-part that we started that last night.
Yeah. That's what I mean. The time quests are very quick on. How long, you don't take 6 or 7 minutes. You could do it 10 times in an hour, as opposed to, which is a good idea. Because you can never get stuck. You can always just grind XP and rep and cash, or go slowly on that low bet. The suspension on this truck is even better, by the way. This even has little drop links between the front and the rear suspension frames. It's really, really nicely modelled. There's a lot of rocks, by the way, so be more careful than I was. I'm going to go to the left of these rocks.
So I have to look for where the back wheels are to make sure I turn so they come round the rock.
That's
so the front wheel basically doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, Dakon, this sort of quest, I would struggle to get a trailer up through here. I don't know if you saw our video from a few days ago on this. There is a trailer on the Michigan with a loading ramp. So we put 2 other player vehicles on the loading ramp, and that was awesome. No use whatsoever in this game, but awesome nonetheless.
Yeah. Laugh. For giggles.
Check the next waypoint. Oh yeah, so just to our right is a drowned just to our left is a drowned truck. Oh, I can see the waypoint marker. So you wait there in relative safety, and I'm going to risk wifing in. Oh, it looks pretty big, and it looks like I can get to it without driving into the marsh.
No, 6 wheel, 6 yeah, 6 wheeler. Whatever it is, 3
At least-
axles.
at least
6
6.
axles.
Oh no.
What's the clicking?
That's me. Oh. That's me bringing up the menu. Start tracking. It doesn't need recovering. It needs refueling and repairing.
And I've got no repair points left, but I have got fuel. Where's the fuel station around here?
It's not.
Oh, it's not that far away, actually. Yeah.
far, no, but let me see if I can't.
I can fuel it up, but I can't repair it.
I can't move it. Oh, yeah, I can.
Yes, you can. See it moving on my map.
Yes, but I'm going forwards at about twice the rate it's coming backwards. This leads to believe this is a big and awesome truck.
Hmm.
Can't actually reverse even when I'm not holding the truck, though.
Oh dear. Shall we come down?
Maybe. Oh wow! I snapped that bush out of the ground with quite some velocity. I think even if you went to get fuel from the fuel station, you can't refill the repair points there.
Yeah. We've got to recover to the garage to get some more repair points. Quicker, so it's actually more practical.
Not so. What we can do, we can just pull this back on the road and then come back in a future point.
Do you need pulling backwards? Towards a bit.
Yeah, I can't really reverse it. Just sort of slipping.
Okay.
Yes, the highway vehicles seem a bit of a crapshoot because you're like, cool, this is a cool vehicle. How do I make it on road? But yeah, you're quite right. Having to like move your off-road vehicles, which have a top speed of nothing, a long way between. That's close enough. That's far enough. Yeah, having to tow or winch or pull your off-road vehicles a long way on the highway would be a really cool feature. But the maps are only 2 kilometres big, and they aren't really very big at all. My runner was like 1 kilometre across. It is coming though.
Yeah.
But if we can get this back to the road, I'll consider that job done for the moment, and we'll come back to it at some point because that's the hard part. Done.
Getting it to a place where you can actually service it.
Yeah, easily. Can you give us another pull?
Yep. You can come a little bit further back if you can, or not.
I don't think you understand. My wheels are under the mud now.
Right.
This mud is more than 3 feet deep. Oh no, I might be able to winch onto.
Oh, okay.
It's alright, we've got this tree. Okay, it's fine enough.
Do we paid overtime for working this late in the night?
No, afraid not. So in Euro Truck Simulator, your character actually got tired and started to yawn, and then your eyelids would shut, covering up the screen.
Wow.
Terrifying, yeah. But sometimes you had to try and finish the quest before taking a nap. Wow, this mud is crazy here. Ah, no! Lights! Lights! Thank you. Come on, give us another pull.
Aye, aye, sailor. Why can I put my diff lock on going in reverse?
You can, but you have
But
to
it's
select,
not.
you have to select
It's not
reverse manually.
labelled. It's not labelled.
What is it, sorry?
Oh, now it is labelled.
No, if you use auto reverse, you can't use diff lock.
No, no, no. I think there's a bug there.
No? If you're
There's
in...
definitely a bug there. If I get the options menu up, the functions menu up, the option to switch diff lock, the little cube by the little Q button disappears off my screen. Bring it, take it away, comes back. But if I come out of the menu winching or do something else, it doesn't give you the button back until you do something to sort of make it refresh that area.
We already know that. Can you reverse, please?
Yeah.
We already know there is a state bug with the winch when you disconnect. But yeah, you can't, if you're using auto reverse, you can't switch on diff lock. If you're using manual reverse, you can.
Yeah. For some reason, it doesn't prompt you either. The prompt just disappeared.
And you have 0 repair points.
Yes. I can double check. I think I've got 1. Repair. Yes, I've got 1 out of 5. What that means. 23 pair repair points required. Yeah, 1500.
Ruined warehouse. I wonder what that. I don't know. Well, should we see if we can get this final upgrade, or should we do some other useful quests?
Let's have a look. You happy with that? Are you?
That's the best we could. That's the best I could achieve right now. Let's put it that way.
There's a factory not far which has got an unlockable trailer of some sort, service trailer.
It does have a. You say not far.
It's not as in the fuel station. It's that sort of distance.
So you reckon instead of going for the upgrade, we do a 180, go around, pick up the fuel truck, pick up the fuel station, and come back round?
No. I'm just putting it out there. It's
Yeah,
an
but
option.
is that what you're suggesting, or do you want to go for the
No,
upgrade?
we can unlock.
Or do you
Simply that means the service trailer is unlockable if you go and get it.
No,
or
you
touch
just
it or something.
you get it and it's yours.
Oh, okay. No.
But service trailer has 1,500 repair points, 8 wheels, and is near a fuel station.
Yeah. Which is how we could get that round truck
Now we get that
sorted
on
out.
track. I'm just conscious that we haven't actually achieved anything yet.
Well, there's no, I don't know.
Let me just have a quick look at our
Well, that would get that ticked off, wouldn't it? Because it's a matter of just going down the road, get the truck, come back up here.
All right.
Now we've done that. Well, you've done the hard part. I'm out of repair points, so I would like to be able to do something.
Wonder if I can tow it.
Oh, I'm taking it back down the road, sort of thing.
Yeah, I suspect the answer is no. But now we're not in the mud.
How you doing for fuel, by the way?
120 litres.
Out of.
10 minutes worth.
Is that plenty? No, I don't know.
Oh, it's about 10 minutes worth.
Tell you what, I'll throw some in.
I'm back on. If you're winching to something and then the winch closes, when you reopen the winch, it immediately starts pulling.
Is the Fleet Star the one behind you, by the way?
That's what you're driving.
Oh, what's he?
Behind me is the Voron AE4380.
I can't target that.
I wouldn't. It's probably got knackered fuel tanks anyway.
Right, so the service shuttle on this is going to be a bloody stupid idea, isn't it?
Well, if
I can't tell anything with this. Do you reckon you can? We're going to see if we can get you and that one out.
the closer, if I can drag it 2 minutes towards the garage, I'd say 4 minutes. So
Yeah.
that might be as far as I'm going.
Do you need a?
No, that's it. Oh, there is. I don't have a hitch. That trailer almost definitely need a hitch.
I haven't got a hitch on this either.
Well, no, you got to take. Yeah, so let's. Yeah.
Well, it'd be quick for me just to go straight back to the depot, just go straight to the garage and get more points. I can't
Well,
repair the points.
or just grab. Now the thing is, I don't know for a fact if what the service trailer needs. There's no way of showing it, is there? Like service trailer, I'm assuming a high hitch, but it might be a medium hitch. It doesn't say. There's no icon
Yeah.
to let me know. That's really annoying.
Unless you want me to drive over there and get it while you go back to the garage and wait for me to tell you.
Well, I mean,
That should tell me if I go to Optimum, so you haven't got a blah, surely?
yeah,
No?
yeah, but I might as well just. That's really annoying. No. This is look at it. It's a big trailer. Oh no! He's quite correct. Back on. It's correct. It's just it's a trailer. Good. Yes. Hey,
Which
it means we can just tow it along behind us.
With a winch?
With a trailer. Don't worry about it. We can do it. Onwards.
Okay, fine.
David and I am enjoying a relaxing evening in the post-apocalyptic Russian countryside, just slowly driving a vehicle along with a top speed of about 10 miles an hour downhill with a trailing wind. Tailwind. Yeah, the Fleet Star's the second vehicle you get, by the way, and it's really quite good. Is it a vehicle driving sim? Yes, it is a vehicle driving sim. But with some... I'm not sure I'll be able to show it to you right now. But if you look at the wheels actually dig into the mud. And you see the wheels actually deform and dig into the mud. It's all got absolutely excellent physics. But I can do it on internal view, but if I really want to
Make life difficult. Can you see where you're going, can you, Hal?
Yeah. Look how many buttons are how many buttons I've got. And there we are. 8 kilometers an hour. 15. It's getting a little bit wobbly. The noise you can hear is my steering wheel, by the way. It's not a game noise. Let's get a nice relaxing game, also with moments of high terror, but slow-paced high terror, so that's why.
And hilarity, don't forget the japes.
And hilarity, but, emergent hilarity rather than scripted hilarity.
Yeah, the best kind.
Plan. Oh, that'd be a terrible plan. I mean, it started as a good plan.
Feeling wheels off the ground right now.
It's alright, I'm blocking,
okay.
I'm blocking, there we go.
Thank you, very kind.
Go around to the left. Much easier.
Okay.
Avoid that.
On that big pit you just sunk yourself into?
Yeah, it's horror in the middle. But I can hand on heart say this is the best mud rendering I've ever seen in a computer game. Oh yeah, there's a left coming up you can take.
I found a tree to make friends with.
Not that left. It's left soon, but not
the other left. The other left.
Just carry on straight and then left very soon.
This one here.
Yeah, then we're onto a bridge. And I use the term extremely loosely because we are in Russia. I've got a bush jammed in front of your truck on my screen.
Yep, and mine too.
Okay.
It's my camouflage.
It's so cool.
I'm pretending to be a tank. No, I've got camo. How's this going to work? Wow, bouncy.
Yeah, I'm at half throttle. I ain't risking
Boom shakalaka. I like big butts.
Okay,
bouncy. Bloody hell, it's like when I'm putting kids ride. It's like, oh wow, this is even worse when it's inside. Okay,
yeah.
changing that for you straight away.
In reality, lots of trucks have cabs on suspension, but we've only got we haven't got any new vehicles yet. I mean, the closest to news we've got is probably early 70s. So it would not have been, they would have had, the seats would have been on suspension. No, the mileage, the deformation is persistent according to deformation, but deformation is pretty much just physical. Sorry, just visual. It doesn't actually do anything. It just looks deformed.
Still makes you go, oh, I'm not going through there.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. I wonder if we can topple the statue of Lenin.
Get a winch point on it.
That'd be hilarious if we can.
I want to find the trailer. There's the trailer over there.
Yes!
It has got a winch point on it.
Yes.
There's multiple winch points on it.
Oh,
hello.
no!
Physics!
The
Physics!
statue is winning.
You're making the vehicle rear up and it's behind.
I did. I absolutely did. That's correct. What have happened? So I'll grab the trailer there because I've got more.
Horses in the tank.
You're already carrying enough, aren't you? There.
I wonder if I can unload it so it points into mine.
Well, no, we're going to go to. No, you can't repair one. No, you can't move.
I can repair my
one
vehicle.
spot. Yeah. Remember, we need enough to repair the actual vehicle.
I've got a womble for you.
Oh, okay, stop. I actually arranged myself. Now I might have to rearrange myself.
Found the building.
So you did.
I do like the way they've actually implemented the manual reverse thing on this. It sort of makes you feel like you are doing something in terms of changing gear.
It does feel cool, except the fact it doesn't work in any way, shape or form on a steering wheel.
Yeah. And also you don't have any, like, I saw the pattern for the gearing for truckers and it's basically first, 6th and 15th on the same, no, first, 6th and 7th on one gear and then 2nd, 8th and 9th on the next, and it's a bit like, oh, what, eh?
Yeah, as I said, you think of it like a bike. You control, there are two sets of cogs and you control...
that's no bikes have that anymore.
Really?
Yep, that's all old hat now.
I don't believe that no bikes have got that. Like, surely.
Old bikes, yes. New bikes, no.
Really?
Yep, it's 1x12 at the moment. That's the current fad. One at the front and 12 cogs on the back.
Wait. When you say that, I mean on a mountain bike, surely.
Road bikes, they have even less than that. Because you need low gears on road bikes.
Yeah, but on a mountain bike, you might want your granny gears for going up.
Yes.
Oh, there is actually a shortcut out the bottom. Let's just take that way. Yeah, you're going the right way.
Oh, see, he's got.
I mean, it's not that I don't believe you, but I totally don't believe you.
Yeah.
I totally have just had my entire world rocked, and I've googled Halford's bike, and literally the second picture proves you wrong. So you're wrong, I'm right. Yes.
I can't put my winch up anymore. Yeah, I never believes everything on the internet, right?
Literally,
it's all fact on the internet. Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think Leisure Outlet are lying about the gear layout of the bike?
No, I'm saying they're trying to get rid of old stock.
I doubt that's an old stock. No, yeah. I don't think you don't use most of the gears, but every bike I've ever had has always had two sets. But like they're really
like, you're talking about an £80 bike or something there.
That £400 that one actually.
Oh wow. Yep, that's cheap and nasty.
That's not cheap and nasty. Cheap and nasty is 50 quid.
Rubbish.
That's like saying
it's made of aluminium.
Any sports car less than $500,000 is cheap and rubbish.
No, that just doesn't work like that. They're bikes. They're knocked out at high speed.
Not 400 quid. Now you're talking about £50 to £100 bikes.
Well,
they absolutely are. Just because you've got a fucking $2,000 mountain bike.
Rubbish, 3.5.
Yeah, exactly. That's equivalent to a £500,000 sports. Yeah, it's equivalent to a £500,000 sports car. But yeah, how sell
cheap, nasty bikes.
What about
lots and lots of gears?
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is
somebody still wants them.
You said no bikes have got those, and they absolutely do.
Well,
it's not trying to sell me expensive bikes here. But yeah, I can't find anything with one. That one looks posh, but it's 300 quid.
Yeah, it's gonna be heavy as heavy as stuff.
$18 kilos. What's that in real money? What's your one?
18 kilos. I don't know. I can look it up. If I'm
that-
looking at this game right now. I'm busy not being distracted.
Is that not one of the well, they're not just pretty much the only stat for a mountain bike is how little it weighs?
Nope.
Really?
It's suspension, hydraulics.
Yeah, but you can't put
all
that.
sorts
You
of
can't sum that
shit.
up in a number. I mean,
you can.
go on, Ed. Sum up your suspension with a number.
140 mil travel.
Yeah, but
There you go.
is that better or worse?
It's good. Also depends on what you want to use it for, but lots of travel's useful.
It's like a car. You always sum up the horsepower, even though you can't really sum up a car's performance with one number.
Yeah. It's like summing up a camera's performance with the megapixels.
Well, that's the thing.
Some more megapixels must be better.
It's an easy number. It's one number.
But it's stupid. It's like saying my car's got more lights, therefore it's better. You know, It's completely miscalculating.
Well-
Basically, if you can make your camera have a bigger number, despite its performance being utterly worse, then people will buy it because it's got a bigger number. I'm like, that's not how the bloody CCDs work.
Yeah, I mean
If
that's
you've got 12 green sensors to every blue sensor, you can say, right, we've got 13, some ludicrous number of pixels in there, and you're like, but you haven't.
yeah. It's like when people ask me how much horsepower my car's got, and it's got like 101. They're like, oh, I'm like, but it only weighs 700 kilos.
Power to weight ratio.
Power to weight's a much more useful number, but nobody talks about that because all these ridiculous 500 horsepower Audi SUVs don't have a very impressive power to weight ratio because they weigh 2.5 tons. So you use horsepower, you go, it's got 600 horsepower, it just weighs 3.5 tons. How much my old mountain bike weighed? I know it didn't weigh very much. I was impressed how little it weighed. This was 15 years ago. And I had a nice mountain bike, and then I probably just rode it around Brighton and never went up any hills ever.
I think the big problem is that they won't state the weight of the bike on the Specialized website because basically as soon as you do something to it, like put pedals on it or customize it a little bit, then the weight is really changed.
It doesn't come with pedals.
Nope.
But then you...
I would have thrown the pedals it would have come with in the bin regardless.
Even if it came with good pedals?
It wouldn't have come with the pedals I wanted.
It's something I paid $3.5 for. It better come with everything I want on it. Little vibrating seat,
No.
an engine...
No.
And I only paid slightly more than that for my Ninja. That weighs a lot more than your bike.
Yeah. It's nice though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, next purchase to be an e-bike. So not been purchasing that for a while. But when I'm like 50 or something, yeah, mates were like, yeah, when we're 50 we'll have e-bikes.
I am hopefully going to buy an electric bike next year as well.
In principle, it sounds lovely, you know. Oh, whoopsie! I misjudged that. hold on, oh, I can't bloody. Why does the widget always have to fail when you're not allowed to?
Let me just get up the last bit. No, I will probably be buying an electric bike.
Oh no, I can
Oh, you
actually
did?
start the engine, which is insane. I'm on my side.
No, you're not, though. You are about 89 degrees.
Yeah. What can I winch to? Oh, some shrubs. Oh, goody.
It's alright, I'll give you a sec. I will... Oh, you got it. No, I test drove an electric bike last year and it was absolutely phenomenal. Properly impressive. Not just, oh right, it's electric, that's cool.
What manufacturer?
Evo. One of the larger...
Evo.
Evo, one of the larger Chinese electric... Oh, don't forget to refuel.
I'm trying to.
Oh.
Don't mind, I just rolled it trying to go there.
Yeah, they basically do.
There we go.
The one I road tested was a learner legal bike, and it was just so.
This,
good.
oh, sorry. So this is an electric motorbike.
Oh, yeah,
basically,
yes,
rather
yes.
than an electric push bike.
No, that would be silly. I can ride proper grown-up bikes, you see. But yeah, the one I test drove was just so good. I really can't get over how much better the electric bike was.
What is this rubbish? It says hold for full refuel
sometimes.
And I do not get a full refill. It just gives me some of it.
Yeah, but you notice sometimes your fuel gauge sort of flicks around. I think it's telling the server how much you've got, and sometimes the server responds and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Right. So I've got 350. I can put 350 liters into my service tank to bring it back up to a full 1400. And it says hold for full refuel. Hold for full refuel.
I just tap it. That seems to do better.
And that didn't do anything in my screen. Can you tell from your screen? Nothing. It's doing the animation. The number isn't changing.
I mean, at the minute, I can't even select. Oh, there we go. I press
I can
escape.
put 1 liter in my tank.
Target. No, I can fill you up, but not.
You can't fill my tank up.
Yeah, but 1 litre into you. You're full. I can't select your external tank though.
Can I fill my tank up from mine?
Maybe
'Cause
this
that didn't work. That didn't work either.
Maybe this external tank can't be refueled. That's its drawback. Anyway, I've
Well,
got.
why would you let you go to the point where you can actually go to the point of making it look full?
I have 1,500 litres of repair.
From there to there.
You know what I mean. I have 1,500 repair points.
Right.
8 spare wheels.
8 spare wheels. Bloody hell.
I wonder if that is easier than that. Let's go there and have a look.
Okay, there's something weird. Oh, okay. So I can choose you. Or I can. Okay. I can fill you up, or I can fill
You up.
my
Try
running
driving out of the petrol station box. You're allowed to interact with the fuel machine then.
So out of it and then back into it.
No, just out of it. Can you drive out of it? So you're definitely not in it, and then can you put your main fuel tank?
Oh, I see.
Into the. I'd like, you know, that reconfigurable Dubry you showed me, that Logitech one. Does it have a key, so I can start and stop the engine by twisting a key, like hard driving on the arcade? That would be cool.
No.
Aww.
I'm sure you could make something up. Yes, I can.
Ah. So now
but
you
still failed to do it.
just click a bunch of times rather than hold. I've never had the hold work reliably.
It's yeah, they ain't doing it. The numbers aren't changing. So if I go from my running, I don't know what you call it when you've got 2 tanks of fuel on board.
Apparently you've got 1 spare tyre on you.
1 repair point.
You got 1 spare tyre, yeah.
Okay, so I'm filling my own fuel tank up. I can't take it from my fuel tank into the header.
Ah.
It's not my memory. Okay, so if I reverse up. Come on, I just want to fill the service thing up.
Oh, I've noticed the hose pipe on the back swinging around. That's cool.
Come on. Nope, not allowed to. It's doing the thing, but there's nothing happening. Hold for full refuel. It's not even let me. It's not even got an increment on it. It's just 350 litres or nothing. Unless I've run out of all the fuel that's possible to take from here.
No. Fuel stations are limited.
Yeah, I don't know.
How much have you got?
930 litres.
Okay, that's fine. You'll be able to fill it up, no matter how much we spend on the way.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can. That wasn't the most auspicious pull away, was it?
Oh, I see. You just stuck.
It just went. I've just pulled out the fuel station. I've already burned 3 litres of fuel.
It's crazy, man. Isn't it?
Like my small motorbike, I used to have the full tank was only 12 litres of fuel, I think.
But how far would that get you in terms of mileage,
miles?
roughly? 200 miles.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like efficient.
Is that sort of typical?
No, well, it wasn't an efficient.
For that?
No, an efficient small motorbike can get you 200 miles to the gallon plus.
Wow.
Like it's the sort of numbers that
But how many gallons does it take?
Well, yeah, I mean, on those
1.
ones, yeah, 2 maybe.
Can you get extra fuel carrying capacity on them?
No, I would just pull off at a petrol station
No.
rather than carry panniers of petrol around on the outside of my bike.
Make it into a possible great big bomb.
And it's not as if I'm going to go, off-road for any amount of distance.
You hope not. Just for the slide, not for the ride.
Core hacker reckons.
Left or right?
Right. Kohaka reckons he got 2 gallons of fuel into his old 50cc scooter. That's it. You are talking about riding a scooter. You're not riding a
Yeah, it's very, very light.
500cc motorbike. It's a 50cc thing with a top speed of 40 odd. I once ran out and I had to go get a can of petrol. The can full was more than my fuel tank.
5 litres.
Yep. I mean, you're talking about a scooter that will run for, 40 miles an hour, 200 miles. You're going to go 5 hours flat out before you run out of fuel.
It's only meant for short journeys, isn't it?
Well,
Small distances, short distances.
200 miles is a long way on a scooter. That's more than I'd want to go.
40 mile an hour?
Yes.
Not off. That's by road.
You're not allowed. Well, you're not allowed on a motorway with a scooter.
Yeah.
125cc. No. I think you are allowed on the motorway with a 125cc, but you shouldn't be. My 125 had a top speed of 65 miles an hour downhill with the wind, and when I'm tucked in, but flat out more like 55 full speed.
You couldn't take a passenger on that. Maybe a bit allowed to anyway, but...
Yeah, you can take a passenger on a 125.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to with a provisional licence.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's what they're usually driven by.
I had my 125 long after my provisional. I just didn't use it very often. The best thing was, that particular bike, so this shows you how good your V5C is, it listed the number of passengers it could take as 2. I'm like, I do not think so.
What?
Yep. Passengers 2.
Passengers 2 on a motorbike?
On a motorbike. All my other motorbikes...
Well, you can take 2 passengers on a motorbike.
Well, you can take 6 or 7 on a motorbike. That's not the point. It didn't have any mounting points, shall we say, for 2 passengers. It had mounting points for 1.
So it didn't let you have you didn't have a sidecar?
No.
We weren't considering a sidecar?
No.
That's where I imagine that's where that 2's coming from.
Well,
sidecar, motorbike and sidecar.
Yeah, it definitely was not a motorbike and a sidecar. I'd have mentioned that.
But that's what the licence permits.
No. On my V5C it says 2 passengers. On that motorbike only. All my other motorbikes, 1 passenger. Kohaka, it was a GZ125, if you want to look it up. It's the 125cc Suzuki Cruiser. You tell me if you think you should put 2 passengers on that. So I think... Okay, we have a choice here. Sec. We can go left or straight on.
Well, after the bridge or before the bridge?
At the bridge. Look on the map. I don't know. I think maybe straight on is better. I don't know.
Where are we aiming to go to?
Drowned truck.
Drowned truck, which is now up all the way up there.
Yeah.
I would say let's go on the road.
Oh God. Okay. Kohaka, how many sets of foot pegs does it have? I mean, it's the sort of bike you might see an Indian family of 9 people riding. That's not the point.
Yeah, my friend took a photo of that, and there was Mum, Dad, a kid, and a baby all on one motorbike. And Dad had the motorbike helmet.
Yeah.
Because he's more important. Or riding in flip-flops.
Yeah, that's...
Mum was just like tucked in. It's like, what?
That's the Hindu religion for you.
Crazy.
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson said it in one of the top episodes. Everybody believes in reincarnation, so nobody cares. And that's the only explanation I can give for some of the things I've seen people do on motorbikes in India and other associated countries.
Being incredibly poor has got nothing to do with it.
Just being poor. I like. Where is it you're taking your 9 family members on a motorbike? I'm pretty sure you could have. Some of them could have stayed home.
Am I going the right way, by the way?
Yep. Just follow this road round. Oh, this isn't too bad, is it?
Balls deep, boys, balls deep.
Yes, thankfully we've left it up on the road, so we don't actually have to try and get a service truck too close. Like, damnly bad hills. Ooh, this is a bit slopey though. Wait, sorry, Kohaka. Let's just run you past that thing you said. When you're going to get your electric bike serviced, what the hell do you think you serviced on an electric motorbike?
Suspension.
After 10 years, you might fiddle your suspension.
Really?
Yeah. Why would
Really?
Unless your oil.
Sorry, really?
Unless your fork seals go yes. When's the last time you had your suspension service on your car, Brian?
Well, I think it needs doing actually, but no, that's not the point. The point is that on my bike, my mountain bike, they tell you to do it every 100 miles.
A cheap ass mountain bike, yeah.
Yeah.
Relatively speaking. I mean, don't forget, my motorbike was £4,000, but it was 20 grand when new. But yeah, no, you suspension. You need to get an MOT, but anywhere can do an MOT. But yeah, what is it you think you need to get done, Kohaka? Clutch, chain, oil, spark plugs. Don't get differential. The only thing you need to change is the brakes and the tyres, and those are exactly compatible with the Grom. But my local bike shop sells these electric bikes, and they actually have a little chart. They tell you, basically, you work out how far you drive each day, or on average, and then they work out how long it will take you to break even on your bike. And on most electric motorbikes, if you commute on a petrol bike, you'll break even on the cost of a brand new high-end electric bike in about 3 years. And at the end of 3 years, you have an electric bike that will sell for nearly full price. Whereas if you buy a motorbike, after 3 years, it's worth fuck all.
I'm having a real problem with you calling them electric bikes, because that really does confuse me with electric bikes that are push bikes and electric bikes that are basically equivalent of electric motorbikes.
Yes, but you see, the important thing is about an electric motorbike.
So I'm just having some fun with the stone. It's like I can move it now, I can't move it now. Oh god.
So the important thing about an electric motorbike is the word motor. And the important thing about an electric push bike is the word push. So,
yes, that's only because I'm using that to disambiguate between the two of them.
You call it an e-bike.
Yeah, it's an e-bike.
Yeah,
sound the same as a motorbike.
Yeah. Now an e-bike is a push bike with a motor, whereas an electric bike or electric motorbike. Yeah, electric motorcycle. Zeros are expensive. But to give you an idea, the electric motorbike I tested was 17 pence to a full charge, which is about 60 miles. 17 pence. It's like, holy shit.
Whoa, what the hell?
And you don't use brakes.
Winch.
You almost literally don't brake on
regenerative braking.
Yeah, because it's regenerative braking, so your brake pads barely get used, your brake discs barely get used. But yeah, that's a little intra-city commuter bikes. That's if you're living in Madrid or Milan or... Hey, Tad.
Hello.
Yeah. But I would like to buy an electric motorbike. I honestly was just so impressed with the ride feel of it, of the previous one. I mean, I miss my V-twin, my big explosive Harley Davidson sounding monster, but the quiet and invisible whoosh of an electric motorbike is fantastic. No vibration.
Till you run over lots of children.
Why would I run over children?
Because you can.
Well, okay, but you get into trouble if you run over children. Get the bad kind of points.
They can't hear that you're coming. That was one of the arguments that you were saying about the electric vehicles.
Yeah, you can't hear a modern diesel vehicle either. You buy a posh Mercedes, there's no noise other than the tyres. Okay, here we go. Let me repair it first.
Okay.
Hey! That thing looks pretty cool. But yeah, if I still commuted to work and I commuted in the city I live in, I would have absolutely bought that electric motorbike in a heartbeat. No ifs, no buts. I'd have walked out with it. Well, I'd have had to go home and get
I can only choose myself to refuel. What the fuck?
Get a bit closer?
I'm pretty damn close as it is. I shouldn't need to get much closer, surely.
I'll tell you what, shall I refuel it?
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I can't choose anything but myself.
Can you refuel me? Because I'm out now.
I can only choose like I said, I can only choose myself.
But I can't choose you, so you're too far away.
Right. I'm trying to refuel the red truck.
When you bring up the dialogue, right, it has arrows showing the to and the from. You can just click if you so desire. But I can't see you.
That doesn't do anything.
I can't see you. You're too far away.
There is no to and from to choose from. I've got A and D.
Come closer.
Right. I'm trying to refuel the red truck.
Yeah, come closer.
Can't really come much closer.
You can.
Smash into things.
Yeah, keep going. That's it. Good. Now let's see.
Now I was in the back into your thing.
Refuel. I can see you.
Now I can choose. Now I've got the short choice of source. Yeah. So source 4 on. What?
Yep. But no.
I can only choose. I can nick fuel from you.
No,
I can. What?
No, please don't. That's him.
Yeah, that's the him. We don't do that. Frame. No. Oh yes. No. Frame. Yes. Destination is
Everyone.
Fleet Star.
That's you.
That's you.
You're the Fleet Star. Voron is the quest truck. I am the Tiger.
Oh yeah, I've got the Tiger in the list.
Yeah, probably too far. I've got you.
I'm too far away.
Oh, wait, right. I did have the refuel dialogue up. Try now. Anyway, it's not me. Get the Voron so we can complete the quest.
Just fill up more fuel.
Yeah, 49%. Yay!
And now I've just got myself.
You see that on the quest? There's gonna give that as an anniversary gift.
That's a pretty bad anniversary gift. Wow,
What's happened to your microphone?
Yeah.
You dunked in a tank of water or something.
I hear the feedback. Hang on.
Yeah, you should probably turn that off.
So, active quest.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Dirty deeds. Deliver. We should probably do that one then. Oh, that's a lot of money.
Whoops.
Let's do that quest. Hey, more bits. So I've activated the quest. This one. Oh, I've got a trailer, don't I? Dang it. To deliver stuff. So this is the first quest. So hopefully this will. This is a ton of XP and money.
That's interesting. I don't think my engine's. Can you tell if my engine's stopped? No, it isn't, is it? Oh no, maybe it is.
No, it has stopped, I believe. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. I did wonder what it's saying 0 liters per minute, like, so I drained the tank into yours. Literally. Complete drain.
Right, so...
it is getting late, by the way.
Yes.
11 o'clock's a bit late for me. Yeah.
That's fine. Well, you can bugger off. I'm going to dump this trailer there because I don't want to recover it. And I'm going to recover this truck and see if I can... But yeah, I'll give it another... Well,
Can't use recovery when the truck is used by another player. I'm not trying. No. Start the engine, probably more like. Recover. You cannot use this recovery when driving a truck that's owned by another player. Oh, okay. So I have to dump this truck here as well.
That's fine. That's my truck, so that's all good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you then. I'll just return to main menu, I guess.
So tomorrow I will during the day I will try and get it sorted, but we are going to be trying to do Revolt tomorrow night.
Yay.
Which I haven't played in a long time. I hope it's good. I remember it being good. So let's hope that it is. Oh, yes. Look at that. Black and orange.
Purple. No, purple.
It's got a really nice black and orange. Look at that. I like that. Fog lights. I wonder if I put a better exhaust on if it will sound different. I doubt it. I suppose no matter what exhaust you put on a diesel, it still just sounds shit. Alright, so time to put some...
Unless it's got a turbo.
Yeah, there were some turbocharged ones in Mudrunners, and I've not heard any in this yet.
Pretty sure the Humvee is one.
It had a really nice audio for it.
The H2.
Yeah.
I wonder how much money they got paid by Hummer to put that in here.
It's cute. You think it's that way round. Right, I'm going to go grab a drink.
Oh, really?
Feed my cat. Because he is meowing. And I've noticed, well, I've got a heavy-duty crane. So,
So just mean heavy as in the weight of it.
Oh, it's a proper crane.
I'm looking at it and it's like...
4 winch points.
Ooh.
But anyway, I'm going to go grab a drink. More bits, I hate you. And I will be back with a drink and a slightly less whiny puss. Come on, whiny puss cat.
Oh, man.
really want to call this a road.
It's
There's
just,
cliffs and the ponds here.
it is crazy crap, yeah.
This is off-roading to an extent I was not prepared for. Like, how am I supposed to get back? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, but Morbix, you should have bought Satisfactory again instead of Satisfactory. Sorry, Fortresscraft again instead of Satisfactory. Right.
And jet engine.
I only have a little bit of upgrades for this, but I like it. Right. So which quest were you trying to do there, Arsad?
There's the aquatic. Aquatic.
Oh, don't bother, it's crap. It's a crap little
Yeah, I saw that. So I was taking my big truck, but the route I took is one of the most bizarre roads I've ever seen. Like, why would the map consider that a road? Left an upgrade out here.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, Max, it's all about numbers, and my bike used to have more gears than yours, so therefore it must be better.
Where are you off to?
Dirty Deeds.
I can follow.
So I have to deliver 4 oil barrels. Now, how many can I carry in this? Probably 2?
Yes.
So why don't you take 2 oil barrels, and I'll take 2 oil barrels.
Right.
Do you want to bring back the Fleet Star?
Yes.
Wait, or you can get what's this set? Do you want the Fleet Star or the Royal? Royal's probably better.
I'm bringing mine.
Ah, you've got yours with you, did you?
This is like I've gotten halfway through this entire game, and this truck has not stopped being useful.
Which one, sorry?
Fleet Star, the first one they give you.
Yeah, it's really good, yes.
It's a little underpowered.
This thing has
fine.
always on all-wheel drive diff lock. Yeah, if you've got the upgrades, it's really good. Mostly it's the tyres. It's all about tyres.
The transmission. If it's got enough load gears, it really does go places. For Hitlermobile.
Yeah, we got some upgrades for that. Oh, I'll tell you what. Give me a sec. Where's the Hitlermobile?
Behind us.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to fully pimp out the Hitlermobile because I've just got... So I've replaced the, and I quote, archaic gearbox with a SnowRunner one. We're going to put a bigger engine in it. We're going to put raised suspension. Oh yeah. Check this bad boy out. I'm going to spray it in pink. Going to pop some sweet rims on it. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, unfortunately that's all I've got at the moment. I need to get loads more. Have you ever actually seen this drive I've had?
I drove it a little bit. It seemed okay.
Yeah, I've got the SnowRunner gearbox in it. Let's see how it does. We're gonna do the almighty test, which is turn it immediately out of the base and
Into the mud.
well, I mean, I think it did slightly better than last time, but clearly the paint job did not give it all of the extra performance that I was hoping.
You put in the 4-wheel drive and the That one? Turning that on? Or was that not
Yeah, it's on all the time.
Ah.
It's alright, I was only messing around. I wasn't going to drive that one to try and do this quest. That would be...
Like Kohaka's comment.
Oh, you drove my... Did you tow it? Yeah.
Needs a racing stripe.
Cargo, cement, oil barrels. Yeah, it needs a spoiler.
Yeah. I need that stupid soft top taken off and all.
Okay, so Tad, which are you going to do? Farm or are you going to do? Wait, you can do village and.
3 needs 2. Village and farm need 1 each. But one of us is going to the factory.
One of us is going to the factory. The other one is going to the village and the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I will head to
The village and the farm are as far apart as possible. Good lord.
I'll do the farm. You probably will do both of the 2 down there. By the time it takes me to achieve this, it will be you'll have got there and back again. But yeah, I'll go for the farm. You go for one of those down there. And we'll see how that one goes.
Probably use the exit they provide.
What was that making you exit?
I don't think this wall is gonna work with me on that one.
So remember, I'm not here to hold your hand, so if you crash, I have to bring the TUZ coming up.
I wish my crane still worked. 'Cause I could probably right myself real quick. That's just how that goes.
I would
a
like
really pink car here.
That's the TUZ. I painted the Hitlerbill in proper pink. Sticks it to the man. Nazis hate pink.
Something to the man, I'm sure.
Oh, I got new head. Oh, bloody hell!
I don't think you're.
I got new headlights.
Ow.
Check it out.
See that? All of a sudden, it looked like the sun exploded behind me. I'm like, wow! With headlights behind me. Alright, let's see how much of my suspension I lose just driving down this road.
Yeah, I do suggest you drive a little bit slowly and carefully, or you will get to the other end with half suspension.
I was like, I wonder if they would have added to the game us being able to spend money on a street sweeper. You guys be able to spend money on improving some of these roads that we're going to use a lot.
I say the game stop bothering to interpolate your vehicle. You're just you're updating at twice a second, but you're not smoothly moving between the interpolation points. You're just going pop, 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 pop.
If I bothered to look behind me at you, you're doing the same thing.
Shouldn't be. Under no circumstances should it ever update like that. It should hide it. Oh, you just start smooth. Wait.
I was looking behind me. Ow, that was the jankiest braking I've ever seen.
You better go in front for as long as we're on the same route.
Bad for the guy, he can't use any of his review mirrors.
Turn the lights off.
Fallen star behind me.
Tad, did you ever play a game called...
Saying if that was real, I'm like, oh god.
Did you ever play a game called Revolt, by the way?
You volt?
Revolt.
Revolt.
Radio control car racing game.
I don't.
That's
No, I don't believe
what we're doing
so.
Tomorrow. See if we can get it to work. Don't fall over, I'm not there to help.
Look at you just bouncing along. Wow, that is wild watching you just teleport around.
The one I've got is, Max, is called RVGL. So Revolt GL.
Revolt.io.
I don't know what the URL. I downloaded Revolt RVGL_full_Win64, but I haven't uploaded it yet. But yes, Revolt GL is the name of it. It looks like there's still an active community around it. I love Revolt. I played it tons and tons and tons. There are lots of brilliantly fun game modes as well. And I worked with a lot of the people on it, so I'll try and tag a few of them tomorrow. I need to see if they come watch us fail. Okay.
Right, I'll say good night, guys.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good night.
I was saying to Schalke earlier, I'm hoping
I've done more of Alaska.
done more of Alaska. Anything good?
It's okay.
I was saying to Shaka earlier, I'm hoping to a lot of the tech I've learned and implemented recently. I'm hoping to roll back into Fortresscraft. The stuff I've done today is just
awesome.
It's astounding. I mean, a lot of it is I know what I'm doing. You know, Fortresscraft was started, whatever it was, 5 years ago, and obviously I'm better now than I was 5 years ago. And tech.
The technology's improved immensely too.
So what I'm no longer using atlases. I'm using texture arrays. Oh no, not Fortresscraft Evolve. Fortresscraft Phoenix. Unless something weird happens.
I knew what you meant.
There's no point in me ever touching Fortresscraft Evolve. There's no money in it. And I've explained to people a lot, and people don't seem to get it. I didn't write Fortresscraft
What?
Evolved for fun. I wrote it for money. I enjoyed it. I had fun. But if I was making zero fun
Y'all did.
or a lot of fun, that does not affect why I'm writing it. I wrote it to pay the rent. And specifically, I wrote it because I felt it would make more money than some of the other ideas that we had.
What are you doing? Dying.
Yep.
What have you done?
Struggle.
I'll fail this time. That deep yet. I believe in you.
No, I'm just slow thinking.
15. Saved it. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh god!
It's surprising how many people seem to think I should continue to have worked on Fortresscraft, even Wow, I've actually got a broken engine sound.
Ah! I'll start blowing flames and all sorts of terribleness.
But yeah, I will, unless some financial consideration comes up, I won't ever touch Fortresscraft Evolved again. I do love the game. I did enjoy working on the game, but that wasn't why I kept working on the game. I kept working on the game because it was successful. And that is the nature of the beast when you're doing it professionally. And I still get people, going, oh, do you want to do this indie jam or this dead jam? I'm like, dude, if I've got an afternoon where I can sit there and write code, I'll write code that at the end of it, I can sell. Why would I ever write games for fun when I can sell them? I mean, that's not the same as I don't enjoy writing the games. I absolutely do.
You need to turn the stream on to find out what horribleness you've gotten yourself into.
Yeah, well, I'm recovering.
If you want to save the oil where it is,
How would
and
that
pack
help?
it first.
How would that help me?
If you had a crane on your truck like mine does, I could just drive back up to it and pick them up.
So where did I get stuck? It was there. So I guess we'll go... I hope I can go that way. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it, Core Harkers, people just see how much money it makes through revenue and don't take into account how much I lose. I mean, I lose money through tax, Steam makes money. Unfortunately, I did make quite a lot of money, but it made quite a lot of money over 5 years. I mean, it made well, I'll say $1 million. So over 5 years. So that's 200,000 a year. Oh, that's a lot of money. They'll take a third. 150,000. Okay, right. And then my publisher takes a third. All right. So I'm down to about 100,000.
Oh,
So then you're down to 100,000 a year. Split that 2 ways, and it's not that impressive a number.
this populist show you're not getting your money's worth out of.
Nah. So
Never did the whole time.
So I am having to push on with projects new. I need to spend some time on Nomancer. I've just lost all my enthusiasm because it's last-minute issues, and I just, to a degree, I don't care because I really don't like the game. And there's other stuff that is currently occupying all my time. Which is probably what I'll do for an hour or so when midnight comes along.
Failed with Geomancer for you.
Oh, there's some bugs in there.
Your motivation.
Yeah, and it's just bugs. It's just silly little bugs. And then there's stuff like I do have to fix, but I just don't care. The amount of copies it's sold. But I did write some good tag for it. I mean, that's the important thing. So that what I'll be doing at midnight, and stop the stream, is I'll be shoving in the tech that I wrote into this new project. And then the rendering tech is sweet.
Nice.
And then after Nomancer, I'm doing a multiplayer game, and I have 5 semi-prototypes / ideas. So I need to chat with my guys to see which one they want to do next, and that will get me some of the Steam networking tech written into a library. And then it's Fortress Craft Phoenix. Oh, did you not do it? Oh, you did do it. Sweet.
Factory's a little further away, and it needed both, so just do that one first.
Yeah. I haven't touched FCP in a couple of months, Scoreharker. The idea was to get Nomancer finished, make some money. As I said, I'm contracting for somebody on something else, which is coming along incredibly well. And I will be using some of the learning
Looks
that I've taken
awesome.
from that. You haven't seen it today, it looks better today. And looking better tomorrow.
Post anything.
And Wednesday I'm going to have part of the day off, and I'm going to go and paint the stairs at the arcade. That will be calm and relaxing.
I'll say this for Alaska. All the places you pick up stuff, you've got room to turn around in.
Everyone knows there's not much room in Russia.
Only Russians don't believe in that. I don't understand.
But because I've been delving very deeply into Fortress Craft Phoenix code base the last 3 weeks, I've actually got a better clue of how Fortress Craft's code works than I have had for several years. Which is good, because I need to have it all back in my brain.
You wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it a long time ago. And then I iterated.
Yeah, I got you. Back in my brain when I heard that.
But because my goal with the thing I'm on is to make the fastest possible voxel engine I can, I've been looking at some of the bottlenecks in Fortress Craft Phoenix, and I have resolved them with better engineering. But because I've managed to resolve them in a very clean test bed, I can see what works and what doesn't. That means I should be able to then roll it back into Fortress Craft Phoenix without too much effort. So I was saying, Fortress Craft, every tick, it searches for some work to do. What this new project does is it searches every segment and sorts them in order, and then you just start to pick stuff off the list in order. But every tick I just resort the list. So that means that the list, if the CPU is busy and the list gets a bit stale or out of date, it's still mostly good. It's kind of like a soft background. But that means that I can, that increased my search from like 4 segments a second to 40,000 seconds a second. So basically far faster than other parts of the bottleneck moves somewhere else. And that's always the trick of optimization. It's just moving the bottleneck to another position until eventually, hopefully,
It's the funnest part of watching you work on Cavern.
Of what, making the bottlenecks go away?
Just how you saw the problem, like when you first implemented the block color change.
Oh yeah.
Ate up CPU cycles, and then you just kept looking at it and you're like, wait a minute, what about if I did it like this? And you fixed it completely. God, that was fun
Yeah, well, I
to
mean,
watch.
this is what annoys me about Astroneer. I could spend a month at System Era, and that game would crank along at 20 times the rate. It just pisses me off how poorly written that game is. I mean, the new project, it's not perfect. What it does do is when it does a shift, it has to stall like 50 or 60 threads. But it's okay. It doesn't up the frame rate, and that's the most important thing. Frame rate is king.
It's the big number everybody measures their stuff off of.
Well, it doesn't matter about anything else. I mean, Terraria does a good job of threading its fluid, and when it overloads, it just means that the fluid moves slowly. The frame rate remains high, and that's
If it's far enough away from render distance, it just does it automatically. It doesn't bother.
Oh yeah, well, it stops simulating when it's far enough away. Yeah. So you end up like leaving like water, you pour down a hole, and you come back, and it starts pouring down the hole again.
Oh, it pauses it rather than just does it.
Yeah.
Here.
Right. I mean, most people just would never notice. But Astroneer absolutely hammers your frame rate for stuff like that, and that's not acceptable.
That have fluid?
No, but stuff like generation and simulation happens on the same place that you render your pixels from, and that is not acceptable. I mean,
Looks like it's having enough trouble trying to get the GUI to work right.
wow, yeah.
You go to space, it's a crapshoot on if it's there or not. That's less than ideal.
Yeah, what annoys me is that bug was in last month's patch, and oh lordy.
Flipped?
No, but it's not looking.
Oh, I see what's happened.
It's not looking positive.
Oh no!
I got to go down here till I'm flat, and then turn.
Goat trail you're on.
But I've also come up today, with the help of Martine, who's the guy I wrote Fortress Craft with initially, a new method of what's called isosurface extraction. So I don't think I can do marching cubes. I just don't. It's not going to happen. There are a lot of issues with it, and I don't have the time to do it entirely properly. I don't want to ship the game with bloxels. I want to at least take at least some sort of step. So we have a new system we haven't got a name for yet that I will be prototyping. If it works, that's what Phoenix will get. And because a lot of this new code base is very similar, I ship it a backport stuff to and from.
I seem to remember you swearing a lot about Martine's code.
Oh yeah, but
Fortress Craft Evolved.
that's not the point. I swear about everybody's code, including my own. When I have to go back to it, going, why was this not written properly? Who wrote it? Oh, it was me. Alright. Sometimes it was Martine that wrote it. Now, Martine designed the original. Together, but he designed.
You managed to cover yourself quite well.
But yeah, he designed the original Frustrum segment. So we wanted an infinite world, and that was the solution that we came up with for the nearly infinite world that Fortress Craft has.
Infinite enough.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's an infinite world in Fortress Craft. You never wound up using it.
No. Part was that was the speed that you could travel. So you were limited.
If you went,
you were limited to about 70 miles an hour, give or take. And this new engine, top speed to 2,000 miles an hour, maybe. So you could probably have a hover skimmer or a jetpack or whatever. So that was a lot of the Fortress.
Porting the materials back that far has just always been. Oh.
Oh yeah, but because I had no reason to. But...
Miserable.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, Kohaga, no, don't forget, it's plus minus 500. So your overmines, etc., are at 500 from the base. Your cold caverns about plus minus 400. So you're talking about a cubic kilometer, which is bigger than nearly every game ever. People bitch when I made them go and explore. But remember, if you're not on Plentiful, your node resources get richer the further you are out from the center. So you do have a reason to explore. But, oh. Right.
Getting those materials back is so just less than ideal.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm in trouble.
Need to find a way to load everything the whole way.
Well, yeah, I mean, minecarts will load in segments.
Ow!
Like freight carts and minecarts definitely load segments in.
Say.
Yeah, absolutely. There were bugs, you see, when they hadn't loaded it in, you'd restart the game and they would immediately derail. But they've all been resolved. But yeah, minecarts, freight carts, absolutely page in the world.
Conveyors, matter movers,
Yeah, anything that moves stuff forwards.
tubes. Oh, they all page?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the reason I suggest people use LPTs is obviously each one pages in 64 meters. I would love proper trains as well.
Yeah.
And it has...
Like Satisfactory's got, or Factorio?
I've honestly barely played either of them.
I've seen them. I've barely played either as well, but Satisfactory trains look awesome, but the way the tracks work is not my cup of tea.
Now, I would like trains. I would like to move away from individual carts. There are so many issues with it, and at the end of the day, all you've made is a slightly more awkward system, really.
Airs are cleaner.
Yeah, but freight carts don't really move as a train, even if you put them next to each other. And remember, Kohaga, I'm writing
We'll
a train
go through
game.
each other.
Why do you think I'm writing a train game? Oops.
Pieces, they come together. Train game looks fun.
It's coming. I mean, quite soon. No maps will be done. Todd's already stuck in the train game, and then I'll be looking for people to build levels for it. I want to ship the game with a couple of hundred levels, and then we'll just more or less decide how hard the levels are. And the important about the train game is I'm porting it to consoles, so I need to learn the process.
Ooh.
I like trains.
I think everybody does.
Todd doesn't, but I said to give it another 5 years, and he'll go, you know what? I need a model railway layout in my loft. Happens to every man at a certain age. Or he'll get into World War II memorabilia. That's the other one. Let's go around.
I picked World War II memorabilia. Well, I guess the rifles I got aren't really World War II.
And you're going to want to build a steam... I've got a steam train upstairs, and then my friend was at the weekend, he went, oh, let's set it up. I've got a mammoth, an old steam train from the 70s.
They have the puff of...
No, it's an actual steam train. It's, I don't know what gauge
Still
it is.
does the smoke.
Well, yeah.
Oh!
It's an actual steam train. It's not a toy train, not an electric train. It is a steam train. But I was looking at maybe 3D printing more track for it, because the track is outrageously and ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
I should be able to 3D print track for it quite easily.
Are they at least metal tracks?
They are metal tracks.
Or will you be able to print plastic track?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, plastic tracks. I'm not necessarily saying I would be able to run the train for hundreds of hours on plastic tracks, but it will certainly do for until I get bored. You know. So you're on your way to the village, is that right? All right.
I was almost there.
Well, I'm gonna
Because I have a crane on mine, I left the oil there, and I just cruised back. It's more of my suspension intact. Why? Probably why there's so many abandoned vehicles all over the place in Russia. All their suspension exploded.
Whee! Oh dear. Oh, suspension. Physics. Now, is this the right
Questionable interaction of the two.
No suitable trailer. Alright then. Then we will, that's fine. No suitable trailer. Do you know what that means? It means we're going to drag it along behind us.
What? Suitable trailer?
It's a cargo fuel trailer I've just found.
You made it.
Scout fuel trailer. Yeah, made it. I'm gonna head towards you, but I'll head for
It simulates on the map. Simulates behind you, and I saw it just do that barrel roll.
Yeah, and it's the right way up now. Yeah,
Pretty
it's
cool.
apparently not suitable to us.
I see that, but that's pretty cool that the map simulates that.
Do you remember when I don't know if you were there,
That's
we had a mud
scout.
run quest where we had to move we had a scout block of wood, like a scout wood truck, and if you'd attached it,
Yeah.
it became physics.
That was an interesting map.
So just drag it along, and it doesn't count as physics.
Never bothered with that because I had the Hummer, the first Hummer that was in the game by then, and I just did the whole map in that car, and I was just like, yep, this is fine.
I just did it in a big car.
Or just chug through everything.
I left my scout. Excuse me, scout.
Oh. It's an interesting map.
Right, so are you going to make it... you're much closer than I am. Well, if you're much closer than I am, shall I go retrieve this other scout trailer? And get that one back to... Because at some point we just need to do this sort of clean-up of all the trailers we left everywhere, especially if we're going to head to the quarry to... we're going to have to take a whole bunch of fuel trailers.
Wish we could do something with them.
So, what do you mean?
I finished, what is it, Montana, Missouri, whatever it was.
Michigan.
All the trailers I left, it's like, oh, I really could use these in, or Michigan. I really could use them in Alaska, but it's just like, nah.
Oh, no, they're three completely different.
They're all stuck in... Fill your trucks. Can't we take our trailers, which are just as useful? Honestly.
Yeah, I think the truck progression is very good. I think the trailer progression they should have done a better job on. They should have made you work for the better trailers.
Just had them all available immediately.
Well, I'm not sure they are. You do have to find each one for the first time, but they give them to you a lot. But they should basically have made you work through a couple of maps before you got the big trailer.
You could buy them at the store.
Only if you found them. But
You could buy them. Love them.
Yeah, but you have to find one before you're allowed to buy. Yeah, but you find all those in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
This truck is a beast. 12 litres a minute, though. There was a statue in one of the factories, and it's got a winch point, but sadly you cannot topple it down. So I could not overthrow the symbols of oppression, but I did try.
That's all that really matters.
Wasn't it Lenin that said trying?
Imagine though, just split up on one of their.
I can imagine putting over a statue at
Something
this
he
point
would
in
say.
time would be perhaps more of a political statement than I was prepared to make. What actually happened, it just lifted the truck up in the air.
No, I'm just saying, like. I was gonna say, it's just. Just some dude drives up in his truck and has to winch and uses your statue for it. Like, bro, what?
Oh, that's what happened in England.
Freak out!
They tore down a statue of some famous racist.
That is a lot of money.
No one had ever heard of. I'm in Bristol, and everyone's like, who? Apparently in Bristol he was well known, he was a slave trader. And the rest of the country went, who? We've literally never heard of this guy.
Bye! You can't get your tax money back for it.
Oh, well, I mean, the statue was put up, hundreds of years ago.
No, but pretty sure the royal family's still paying off the East India Trading Company.
No, I seem to recall the slave reparations finished in the 70s. Not sure about I know we still send money to India, and it's not the royal family that do that.
The East India Trading Company, the company itself, still has massive amounts of bitters pulled over the royal family. Trillions of pounds.
Oh man, I've got the wrong. Saddle low is required. What have I got?
A little high, probably. It's something silly. Like, if you have a saddle, you can switch it between the two in real life. Like, why didn't you make it something we can do in our functions menu?
Did I say saddle high or saddle low? Nope.
Said you had saddle high. The only saddle high things are those big trailers you find laying around.
Well, I'm gonna.
Saddle low is pretty much all you ever need for dealing with trailers.
Okay. Saddle low.
Let's find.
Yeah, not what annoys me. I'm pretty sure even if I had the wrong one on, I'm pretty sure it might make a mess of it, but I'm pretty sure I can actually achieve it. Okay, so I have to deliver to the parking the fuel carrier semi-trailer, which is where? Uh-oh. Do I have to buy one? Fuel carrier. Oh, right, it's literally there. Okay, and then where are we going to with it? Oh, parking. Oh, that's dead easy. Oh yeah, next time we do our snare, we're pretty much going to hit the end of what we can really achieve. Should get the automation set up. Then it's Christmas babysitting for a little while, and then we can unlock our cosmetics, and then we'll probably just not play it until the next patch and next month's round of cosmetics.
What cosmetics does it have?
Like hats and goggles. Like I've got a cool hat that's made of a tyre.
But for the Team Fortress aspect?
Yes. I say cosmetics. I think I wish we'd done a better job of in Fortress Crafts. We did all right. I think we could have done better.
Skins were nice.
Yeah, we should do more of them, like more regularly, like a skin a month or something. Stop taking damage.
Press water to stop being so deep. There we go. I've discovered a new
so that quest we just did, by the way, there's a container delivery contest. It gives 5.5 grand and 540 cash stars. 8 minutes.
Oh.
Well, I don't know what we have to deliver, but yeah, I might think about that.
I don't know.
But I'm not doing it right now because obviously I'm delivering this. I do like the way I've done this before when you have to deliver a container load of fuel, and on the way you just take loads of fuel out of it. You're like, well, I needed some.
And it still counts. Same thing with the maintenance trailers. I'm like, nah, I still needed some, guy.
I think more quests should punish you though if you damage stuff. Wait, why is there a tyre there? Is that a spare tyre for the truck?
Or if you do take the fuel.
Yes. That does look so good. I mean, honestly.
Gives you less money if you don't deliver the full fuel. Here you go. What are you doing? You're just in the garage. What are you doing? Oh. You're doing a time mission.
Well,
Look!
I have been considering various options for Fortress Craft funding. I feel I should have done far more. The problem is, the moment I put in cool machines into the DLC, as people just call it pay to win, and then I get negative reviews. That's the problem. Really, like patch 15 should have been a paid for patch. Games service is disappearing.
A couple of them should have been.
So, with Battlefield, etc., it used to be a 40 quid game. And then all the big games, Fortnite, Fortnite and so on, they're now all free to play. And they rely on loot boxes. Now, and everyone's complaining about, I'm going to go straight on. Complaints about Battlefront's on progression system, because you can pay to unlock it. So now they're getting rid of that. So Star Wars Squadrons is coming out, and I'm super excited. It will have no DLC, it will have no expansions, it will have no updates. It'll have nothing. It's just buying a game, and that's it. And I'm like, oh, but that's shit. So basically people, they complained about paying 40, 50, 60 quid for a game, so we've got free-to-play games with various monetizations. People complained about that, so we're not getting that either. And if you look at something like Star Wars Battlefront, they factored in the money from DLC in order to be able to fund a game that costs that much. Or you can start buying a $100 game. So yeah, we aren't going to get games like that anymore. EA are pulling well away from that. That's rather saddening, and at the same time...
you told me, or said this before.
At the same time, which game it was
You're
now.
just going on about how expensive games are to make.
Oh yeah, and PS5 games, they just announced the price, $10 bump on the current games. So you're looking at $70 to $80 for a game. And this is why you have, product placement in films, because you cannot make a film that costs as much as films do without some method of external finance. You just can't.
Oh.
So your choice is either pay twice as much in cinema, or have product placement, or don't have such good special effects. You don't have a third option. And that's what happened with gamers. Gamers want a really, really good game with loads of patches and updates for free. And they've over the last 10 years, whining gamers have fucked themselves into a hole, basically. And this is the result. We're going to go back to games with no content, patches, no updates, no free maps, no new skins, no loot boxes. You pay your money, that's your game. Play it, move on to the next game. I like games as a service, I really do. Especially with a game like this, where I can sit here and there's so many bugs in this. The wench bug, the bizarre controls.
Yeah.
But I suspect though we'll get the season pass for this because of the rest of the DLC. Because one new map is going to take us quite a long time to complete, whereas one new map in Mud Runner was is an hour done. Wait, sorry, Kahaka, what do you mean? I dislike the idea of a game appearing...
They did the smart thing.
What, they made it bigger? Kahaka, what do you mean about a new player appearing to
No, the fact that they let it...
Wow, Tad, you're really lagged on voice chat.
I'm stopping to let you talk.
Kahaka, what do you mean that the idea of a game appearance costs £500 for a new player getting into it? What are you talking about? Are you saying because Star Wars Battlefront had £500 worth of early unlock, it costs £500? This game right here, right? Did I get given all the tracks at the beginning? No, of course I fucking didn't. And you didn't get given them all at the beginning of Star Wars. You had to play the game to unlock them, or you could pay extra money to unlock them early. But gamers were a bunch of whiny fucks, so we're not doing that anymore. So now you're not going to get games that look as good as Star Wars anymore. Oh, is that what? I don't know what game you're talking about, sorry. There are lots of complaints about the Star Wars monetization, even though it was exactly the same as the Plants vs Zombies one, and no one complained about that.
I don't look at mobile games the same way.
Is Paradox the same as Guild Wars? So it's free, but you have to buy a new expansion every 6 months. I love that. Guild Wars had no subscription. You just paid the same amount you did in subscription fees and a big expansion every 6 months. Okay, but what games are you talking about?
£500? Lord.
But you don't have to buy any of that DLC, do you? Oh, where are you, Tad? Are you? I'm in trouble. Like, really? I went the wrong way.
Oh, what have you done?
There's nothing to winch onto.
Can I get there easily? Sorta. Be a minute, but I can get there. How much time do you have left?
Well, I can wait till you get here and save me. I mean, I only have to deliver it like 20 feet from here. But you don't have to.
You're doing a time mission, aren't you?
No. I'm just hub recovery for a stage. But I mean, with that, Kohaka, why would you buy all of it? I mean, that's like, I said, imagine all the trucks in this were paid for. Sure, but like, I don't buy them all at once.
You can pay for some trucks in this game, or is those all skins?
Well, not yet. We can't. I don't think. There's no add-ons for it yet, is there? Let's have a look. I know.
I thought I saw pay for skins.
How do I go to the page? Do I have to go to? Do I have to search for it? Right, well that's really stupid. Yeah, there's the premium edition, which gives you the season pass. Oh, then there's the high roller pack. Oh, well, no, the season pass gives you... it does give you an exclusive skin and new vehicles, new skins, and new missions and new maps. Oh, yeah, there are some cool skins at 79
maps? Oh my god.
Yeah, as I say, new maps I think would make it worth it. £3.20 though for the high roller vehicle. What is that? Calm 39 Scout Truck Pack. But yeah, it's. I don't mind. I mean, I don't know. I'm still kind of in the Need for Speed era. Of course, you just got all your skins for free. But yeah. Cool Harkon, no, certainly not at the time, no.
Managed to drive over flat ground and flip. Just amazing.
Let me go into. Oh no, of course this truck's full diff lock all the time, so that's good.
I know what mud's hole you're stuck in too. That's an entire like, it's a pond with like some scum on the top to hide the fact
yeah,
you're not getting anywhere in there.
If I'd gone to the left, it's all right, but yeah, this way was not. I am moving there, which does seem extremely unlikely, to be honest.
What?
I am actually moving, but just, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches a second.
Very slowly. You turned your wheel back and forth. Does help.
Oh, I want to go straight back though. So.
Straight back.
I just want to hook onto that telegraph pole that I'm heading towards.
Almost there. My way, Rock. They'll tag me.
Just watching the horizon here, watching the Tad just roll into the swamp.
Woo!
Did you ever play Midtown Madness, by the way?
Think I've ever heard of that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's on the list as well. We're trying to think of some more games that aren't racing games we can play. I would actually like. I mean, unfortunately, I think I'm the only person that owns Project Cars, or I would consider playing Project Cars like on VR, which would be quite fun for an evening. Here he comes. You're going at quite a clip there.
Hey, there you are. Oh my. You want to back up still?
Just 10 feet and then I go forwards and left. If you pull me back and then pull me forwards, we should be good.
Third time driving here. What the hell? There we go.
It's alright, I've suddenly found grip. Wow, look at the gouge I've made in that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably want tone from the front, but we'll see if I can actually... Oh my god, it's in the mud. Why would you not look after your parking area properly? I see mine was supposed to go all the way round. Yeah, I'm up to my wheels in mud.
Alright.
Do you not have diff lock on that one?
Ew, I just turned it on.
I can see that some of the wheels are spinning.
Oh, big roots. Come on, get out of there.
So Revolt is a radio-controlled car racing game. It's a Dreamcast game and it's absolutely superb. Probably one of the best games I've ever played.
Isn't that the case of a lot of Dreamcast games?
There were a lot of regular Dreamcast games. It was where they suddenly had the power to do stuff they couldn't do on the N64 or Saturn. So all the game ideas they had previously suddenly could be made. Ooh, that hurt. Right. No cutscene. What are you doing on the ramp? That looks. Ah, so this place now has a fuel depot. Now that we've unlocked the fuel depot in it. Oh, it's not very obvious. Yeah, there it is.
Just fuel. Fun.
A Gymkhana would be fun.
Leaves.
Anyway, I am off now, so
Leaves. Missions.
thank you everybody who has been watching. And thank you Tad for coming in. saving me. Tomorrow,
Yeah, no problem.
if you glance left, tomorrow we are going to try and play Revolt if we can, and the day after we are going to try and play. What name it now? Unreal Tournament. That's the plans for the next 2 days. So let's. Do you want to recover your vehicle so I can quit and look at the status screen?
Okay. I was going to try and help. Oh well.
It's alright, don't worry about it.
And stored.
Okie dokie. And when Thursday, I think, is Astroneer. Oh, 16,000 money.
15 kilometers.
Nice. 3 hours exactly. Awesome. Thank you
How much
so much.
damage did you receive?
How much what, sorry?
Damage.
Oh, I didn't see. I'd have to rewind on the stream, unfortunately.
It's down at the bottom. Fine
yeah,
though.
it's gone though. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. We will see you all tomorrow. And remember, if there's something you'd like us to do, let us know.